Okay. Hey, Chef. I had to restart my stream. Hopefully, everybody will come over from the last stream. Am I live twice or just once? Hopefully, everybody will come over from the last stream that I was in. I need them to come over. From the last stream that I was in. I'm waiting for everybody to come over from my first stream. I had a issue with and I'm waiting for the rest of them to come over from the first stream. I had to end that because it was making too much noise. Hopefully everybody will come over to this stream. I'm hoping. This is crazy. Oh, your dog died? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, our animals are like people. I need for them to come over. People. I see you, Auntie Donna. I'm waiting for everybody else to come back over. I see you, Auntie Donna. I'm waiting for everybody else to come back over. Oh, I can't even type in the stream. It won't even let me type in the stream. Hopefully. Hey, Candy Shell. Hey, baby. How you doing, love? You doing all right, sweetheart? Thank you for coming to my live stream. I'm waiting for everybody else to show up. I dropped the link in the chat. Hopefully the rest of them will show back up. I don't know what was wrong with my sound, but I finally got the link dropped after sitting up in here not paying attention to the time. So hopefully everybody else will come back over. Oh, that Jaden person, yeah, I don't know what their problem is, but I ain't interested right now because they always want to come up on StreamYards, and I didn't drop the link in the chat, and I don't want them to come over here and click on that link because I ain't got time to fool with Jaden. Yeah, I did. I posted your video on. Oh, you posted me. Yeah, I posted your video on my live on my community wall today for tomorrow. I see 4 people, but I need the rest of them to type in the chat so they could get this link to come on because we're running behind time because I was supposed to have been started. Yeah, I can't tell if that's I can't tell who that person is because they got a little baby as their picture, you know, and they always coming in people's street. They be over there in fun with the girls, telling her the same thing, like they want to be live. You know, they want to come up on the yeah, your video that you did today. I posted it on my community tab. Oh, hey Donna, hey baby, how you doing, love? I'm waiting on the rest of my guests to get in here. I'm waiting on Miss Kendra and D Sensation. That's who I'm waiting on. Them to pop in here. You doing all right, Miss Donna? I seen Miss Kendra in the other live, but I had to end that one because the sound was so bad. And then I couldn't figure out, but then my son showed me how to do the copy and paste of the link, child. Cause you know I don't know nothing about this stuff, child. So I'm waiting on them to come back in here. So oh hey Jane. So they could pop on this link. God dog it. Nah. And I'm just waiting on Miss Kendra. James, you doing okay? I'm just waiting on Miss Kendra to get back over here. And I'm waiting on D Sensation because those two are supposed to be my guests for tonight. And I seen Miss Kendra in here in the first live, so hopefully everybody will come over to this one. Chef, I'm sorry about your dog. Oh, I'm sorry, Auntie Don. I'm sorry, child. Let me read what you said, baby. you know I'm throwed off, Auntie. You know you girl be up in here trying to learn different things, child. Let me see what you said, Auntie. Oh, you did already, cause child, I forget to post myself on my community feed. I forget to post myself on my community feed, child. Yeah, that Jaden person. Yeah, I seen you had deleted it, Auntie. Yeah, Auntie. I forget to post my own self, child. Yeah, she lost her dog. Well, she said, teacher. Post the video you on right now on your community feed so people can come and find you. Okay. Let me do that right now, child, because I forget to post myself. I sure do. Let me do that right now. Child. I do. I don't be thinking about me, child. Let's see. Let me see if Miss Kendra come up in here yet. I seen Miss Kendra over in the first live, but she ain't made it back over. Okay, hopefully Miss Kenya come. I didn't see D Sensation in here. She is another guest that's supposed to be here with me, but I didn't see her over there, but I did see Miss Kendra over there. So hopefully they'll come back over here. Yes, on. It's just I'm waiting on my guests. I don't know where my guests are. I know they ought to see this other live. Or then I can't wait up here all day, so I wish they'll come on. And I told them what they needed to do for me to know that they're here in the chat. There you go. I'm trying to paste that again. I did it once before. Would you push control in this, right? Huh? Mute. Yeah. Y'all know that's my big baby. Yeah, that's the one who support his mama in YouTube. That oldest one don't. That's what that one do. Hmm. I'm waiting on my guest, Lord. Yeah, he had to come show his mama. He had to come show his mama, auntie. That's that law enforcement. That's that big old U.S. Marshal. He losing weight, child. His weight go up and down. He'll pick up weight and lose weight. Pick up weight and lose weight, child. But you heard him tell me, Mama, quit bothering me. Then he felt bad and come back up in here and told me, let me show you, Mama. You push this and this. Yeah, that's that Carrie Berry, baby. That baby, that child. Now I don't know where they. I don't know how to get in contact with Miss Kendra. Let me see if I can go over here to her page and tell her to come back over here because I'm live. Child. And I don't know where Miss D. You know, I told her. I think Miss Kenya told me it'll be like. I think she told me it'll be about 6:30 for her. 6:30 or 7:30, one of the two. Is it 7:30? Yeah, but I seen her over there in the first live I was in. Let me see if I can go over there to her page and leave her a message. Oh, he say, you go down to the bottom of the screen where it say invite Auntie Donna. You know, when you're on StreamYards and the link gonna pop up. Then you gotta hold your mouse down and highlight it. And then he say, hold down shift and hit V or C, and it'll paste in the thing, in the comment section. Let me leave Miss Kendra a message. I don't know where Miss D at. I think Miss D, if I ain't mistaken, I think Miss D up there by you, Auntie. If I'm not mistaken, I think she is. Oh, here she is. She done popped in. There she go. There she is. Hey, D. D, can you hear me, baby? D, I can't hear you, honey. Oh, her mic. Unmute your mic, D. Can y'all hear Miss D? D, say something, baby. Miss D, can you hear me, honey? Because I can't hear you. Yeah, I'll show you again, Miss Auntie Donna. Can y'all hear Miss D? Miss D, say something for me, baby. Because I can't hear you at all. Can y'all hear Miss D? If you can hear Miss D, put a 1 in the chat for me, y'all. because I can't hear it at all. And she on the screen. I don't see her mic muted. D, you might have to go out and come back in. Oh, there you go.
Okay, I got it.
You got it? Okay. Hey, baby.
I got it.
Okay. Yeah, it took me a minute, girl.
I'm on.
I had to call for my baby child to come up here. I couldn't figure out how to paste that link in this chat.
Yeah.
Now this D-Sensation, D-Sensation also has lupus. I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna let her tell her story. So I'm so glad all of you here. Come on, Miss Kendra, I need you to click on that link, honey bun, that's in the chat. You might have to scroll up, Miss Kendra, to click on the link. And when you click on the link, it's going to tell you what to do. And then I'll see you pop up as my guest, okay? Yeah, did I get your email? Okay, Miss Kendra. Let me get Miss Kendra in here and D, and then we'll come back to you.
Okay.
Let me. Let me post this. Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord, what I done done? I ain't done something I ain't got no business. That's wrong. Okay. Cause she say she don't see the link.
Oh, she doesn't see the link.
Yeah, let me put it back down here where she can see it. Hey, B&B. Hey, baby. I'm trying to get this link in here.
We gonna do it.
Girl, I had to. Oh, I had to get my baby up in here to get her help it, cause I was up in here struggling, child. Okay, come on. Oh, there it is. There you go. Okay, Miss Kendra, there you go, baby.
Yes, and once she.
Yes, she says she took StreamYards on her phone because she couldn't figure it out. You go ahead. No, I dropped the link right underneath your name. If you click on that link, you'll be able to pop in.
Yes, she will, because that's how I did it.
Yeah. Hey, B&B. Hey, niece and nephew. How y'all doing? Thank all of y'all for coming. Yeah, Miss Kendra, when you click on that link, I'll know when you get to me, because it'll tell me that I have a guest. So if you still want to come on, just come on in. Okay, Miss D-Sensation. D-Sensation is my lupus sister, you guys. I met D a while back. Our paths crossed, I guess, from me talking about the disease lupus. And I wanted to do this discussion again to bring awareness, because people, like young women of color, are walking around with this disease and being misdiagnosed. You all heard me tell this story once before. I just was lucky and I had all the obvious signs, but everybody don't have that. Everybody don't have the obvious signs. And this disease can be misdiagnosed. So what brought me to doing it again It's Miss D Sensation, her story. And I want you all to listen very carefully to her story because I didn't go through anything that she has. I didn't. So I want y'all to hear her story and how she was diagnosed with lupus. I had the butterfly rash. That's how I was diagnosed because I
Mm-hmm.
had the rash on my face. But I
Mm-hmm.
want y'all to hear Miss D Sensation. She amazing lady. Me and her has went through some of the same things. So D, go ahead, baby. I'ma shut up.
No, you know I'm
Shut up,
I'm the
sweetheart.
shy one. I'm the shy one. I'm relying on you to talk, and I'm just. But I wanted to just when I first got diagnosed, it was I went to the emergency room for another reason. And when I went to the emergency room for just not feeling good, the doctors wanted to run some more tests. When they ran more tests on me, they had discovered that I had this disease called, they thought I had lymphoma, which is a cancer.
Right.
My lungs were covered with a bunch of nodules, and my lungs didn't look good. And it was throughout my lungs, my neck, everywhere. So I had to do a biopsy, and then they found out that I had what do you call? I have sarcoidosis. Now, sarcoidosis is a disease. It's a autoimmune disease like lupus. And when I got diagnosed with the sarcoidosis, about maybe a year later, it wasn't until a year later that my skin was covered in a whole bunch of like I'm not gonna say lesions, but I had a lot of skin issues. So my rheumatologist that I was seeing for my sarcoidosis ran a test and said, "Let me see if you have lupus." Because what I'm seeing on you and the inflammation that I was getting on my skin, which you was around my eyes, around my nose, um, and my forehead, she ran a
Miss D, somehow we lost sound, baby. Oh, Miss Kendra, I wish you could come up here with us. Miss D, we can't hear you, honey. Yeah, yeah, Miss Kendra, just take your time and try to get it. And do you still see the link? You still see the link? Do I need to post the link again, sweetheart? Because you could take your time as we listening to Miss D. Miss D, we can't hear you, baby. Miss D, somehow we lost sound, honey. Hey, Tasty. Hey, baby. How you doing, love? You doing all right? It's good to see you. Where you been, girl? Oh, maybe she gonna come back in. I think something going on with her sound. So I'm gonna wait for her to come back. Oh, oh, her. Okay, here she come. Let me click her back in. Okay, D, you back in. I still can't hear you though. You don't have your mute. Your mic is not muted, but we can't hear you. It's good to see you, Miss Mafia. Hey, baby. Where you been, girl? Oh, you came into my silent stream. You did. Must have been when I was asleep, child, because I try to stay. Because they want you to interact during the silent streams. They don't want you to just be silent, you know. But yeah. Oh, Miss Kendra, it's not hard, baby. It's not like a download or an app. You just have to attach it to your YouTube channel and and yeah, child, I must have been up in there sleeping. Because normally I stay up, you know, and wait for people to come in my chat so I could, you know, interact with them because during the silent stream, they do want to see if you're talking, you know, being active with the people that comes in the stream. So yeah, I've been missing you too, girl. Where you been? D, you ready?
I'm
I
ready.
think D having trouble. Okay, there you go. I can hear you now.
I'm ready now.
Oh, okay, baby. Okay, now finish where you left off at.
Okay, so I left off with them running my rheumatologist running a test because of my skin. I had a lot of lesions on my skin. And from there it came back that I had lupus.
Wow.
So that's how I found out. I found out because I was diagnosed with another disease. And I have a great rheumatologist, Dr. Wong, and she's amazing. And when she saw the medications that I was taking for the sarcoidosis, which is basically the same stuff you take for the lupus,
Right.
except for she wanted me to go to a dermatologist because she said she didn't like what was going on with my skin. And she said that usually only happens if you have lupus. So she said, we're just going to run the test and see what happens. And when it came back, she diagnosed me with lupus.
Wow. Yeah.
And by that point, I used to be heavy. I was about 200 pounds. I had lost weight. I was down to maybe 125 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
Very,
people,
very small.
yeah, people don't understand that this disease is crazy and it brings on other ailments. Like I told my story once before,
Mm-hmm.
and about a couple of months ago, you know, to tell people to be aware because people of color, women of color, are walking around with this disease and don't know that they have it because of the signs and the symptoms. The doctor don't always recognize the signs unless you
Yes.
have someone who knows the disease itself. And I think that's pretty much mine and your case, that
Mhm.
we just were lucky to have, you know, good rheumatologists because when I was diagnosed back in 95, it was one rheumatologist. And
Mhm.
I never forget Dr. Samuel Pegram. He was the best in the state of Texas. And when
Mhm.
they diagnosed me with lupus in 94 and 95, it took me 3 months to get in to see this man
Mm.
because that man had that big of a clientele that it took you that the waiting list was that long. And
Yes.
people don't realize how this disease affect women of color. And for me, I try to explain it from what I dealt with. But to hear other people and how they were diagnosed differently from me,
Mhm.
I want people to hear that because you could literally, your child, your niece, your nephew, because it's it's rare in men of color, but men can have it.
Yes. Yes, they
Don't
can.
underestimate it. Don't underestimate this disease. A lot of times people are misdiagnosed and they on death's door. Like they if they organs about to shut down. Tony
Yeah.
Braxton is one where it began to affect the heart. the heart muscles, and that's how
Yes.
he was diagnosed. Nick Cannon was diagnosed because of his kidney. It had begun to attack his kidney. And
Yes.
to hear, I wanted other people to hear not just my story, but other people's story and how they was diagnosed and how this disease bring on other ailments.
Oh, yes.
People don't understand that this disease that has no cure has brought on fibromyalgia.
Mm.
It has arthritis. So
Yes.
for me, I don't have a spine. My spine is gone, and they want to
Mm.
do another back surgery, and I just won't do it because I don't want anyone tinkering again in my back because that wasn't an easy surgery. That was
Mm.
a long recovery. That was
Yes.
very strenuous for your body
Yes.
to constantly go through surgery after surgery. So that's something I don't want to do. So I've been putting it off, you know, and just dealing with it on my own because I don't want to go back under. You know,
Yes.
people don't
Yeah.
realize that it take your fertility. It eat away at your skin. It eat away at your hair, your scalp. I never had problems with my hair, never. But this year, well, last year, I'm
Mm-hmm.
having problems with my hair because my hair is not growing, and it's the disease itself, and people don't realize
Yes.
that. People don't realize the effect that it takes on women bodies. Like it robs us of our fertility, it robs us of strength, um, and it's a battle every day, with this disease. Not only that, like I said, it brings on other ailments such as
Mm.
fibromyalgia. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia in 2007 when
Mm.
you first heard of fibromyalgia. And fibromyalgia is not a joint pain. It's in the it's in the tissue. It's in the muscles. That
Yes.
and that's constant pain. Now you add that to joint pain.
Mm-hmm. You won't get a whole lot of troubles, but you won't get.
Yeah.
How can you make it? You know what I'm
How
saying?
can you
Every day is
function?
a struggle.
It's a struggle,
Yeah.
and people don't realize that. And I was just telling B&B reviews that people tell me all the time, "Oh, you have that disease? You don't look sick." I'm like, "Well, I'm supposed to be walking around
Oh
here looking like
yes.
the dead.
Don't they always? People always say that too. You don't look sick,
You don't look
and
sick."
it's not that type of disease where you would see it like that unless you know what I'm saying. You wouldn't see it like that. It's the inside. It's your body breaking down on the
Yeah,
inside that
yeah. And,
is
and
crazy.
lupus have a way. I was telling them a couple of months ago that lupus have a way of they say going in remission. I don't like to say that because I don't think lupus go into remission. I think it just lie dormant in your body, and
Yes.
um, it eat
Then
away.
you have them flare ups.
And you have
Mm-hmm.
exactly,
Mm-hmm.
and you have
Yeah.
to be you have to be women of color, women. Period. If you are having swelling for no reason, if you are having these outbreaks of rashes that look like eczema, that ain't always eczema. That could
Mm-hmm.
be the lupus rash that's coming, and it don't necessarily have to come the way it came on my face in the butterfly rash. That's just a common sign, but it can start on your back. It can start on your arms, on your legs. You have to know
Yes.
this.
Yes.
You do
Yes.
because I was diagnosed. before I was even 30 years old. And before I could get to 45, I had to have a total hysterectomy. It had took my fertility. So when you have to be mindful of your body.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was diagnosed, it wasn't heard of. Um, Now you hear of it, and now
Yes.
you have you have doctors that are willing are willing to really listen to you about what you're going through. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times you might have to go through some doctors because doctors don't always want to listen. You know, you, you
Yeah.
you just have to, and you have to pay attention to your body. You
Mm-hmm.
do, because if you don't, this disease will kill you. And then they'll say, well, she died of liver, kidney, lung, heart failure. And then later on, after you done died, you look on your mama or your auntie death certificate and say that they had an autoimmune disease. You understand?
Yeah. That's right.
This thing is serious for
Hmm.
for
People
for
don't know.
women.
It affects all of your organs. It can affect all your organs. I too just went through a total hysterectomy. I had a total abdominal hysterectomy.
Yeah, you know, that's when I met you, when you went in
Mm-hmm.
to have that hysterectomy.
Yeah. Yep. And
Mhm.
people don't know it attacks everything. It can attack your heart, your eyes. You can take your sight. It can do all types of it. It just wreaks havoc on the body.
Yes, they give us a drug called Plaquenil. In order for us to get that drug to control the inflammation and joint pain and everything else, that medicine alone, you all, you have to go get your eyes checked before you could get the prescription, before the doctor even write you the prescription for Plaquenil. Plaquenil, not only do it mess with your vision, it'll make you go blind taking it. Um, I've been on it. Yeah, like I say, I've been battling this disease almost 30 years. She gonna pop back in. She probably losing sound, but I've been battling this disease for 30 years. And when they put me on Plaquenil, I had to go get my eyes checked. Bring the bring the bring the the prescription to my rheumatologist.
Mm-hmm.
He took the prescription. He wrote me a prescription for Plaquenil. Well, y'all hear me say I can't see without these. Everything is blurry. Everything,
That's right.
everything. So you know, um, it's a lot that uh, women women of color go through with this disease. And I
Yes.
really wish y'all would really hear the stories. You'll be surprised of how people could be walking around with this disease and still not know that they have lupus. Because
Yes.
even in the 20th century, they still puzzled about this disease.
Mm-hmm. And fatigue too. A lot of times when you just tired, I mean tired for nothing. You could slept a good 7, 8 hours and still feel like you haven't gotten enough rest.
Yeah,
Just
I tell them that
all
all
the
the
time
time. You
tired.
know, when they don't, a lot of people that are really connected to me, that been with me for ever since I started YouTube. My niece Candace Shell, she was in here. She knew about the disease when she came into my live stream one evening, and she talked about a
Mhm.
friend that died from the disease. And so she was in here earlier, and to meet people and hear people, you want to bond with people with this disease because it affects us all differently. And
Yes.
if you're not careful, you'll be misdiagnosed. And you got to know the signs. You got to be aware of your body. Um, we go through a lot, and people
Yes.
don't understand that when I say, well, y'all know I've been tired, you know, and I had to go back to the doctor. Now they had already had me on like 500,000 milligram of vitamin D to help with my energy level, and they
Mm-hmm.
only give them to you um, three at a time, and the
Mm-hmm.
little purple gel like cap
Oh, I take the same thing.
yeah, but and I was
Mm-hmm.
telling them like a couple of weeks ago, yeah, I be tired. I say these vitamins ain't working for me no more because I've been on them for a while, and they don't realize that like our system get immune to medication that they give us for long periods of time. Like they just not took me off of prednisone. You know how long I've been on prednisone?
Yeah.
I
I've
had
been
been
on,
on
well, I got
prednisone
that. Yeah.
forever.
Mm-hmm.
Now they only want to give it to
I
you
take
in
40.
small doses.
Yeah. I take 40 milligrams a day, and the Plaquenil and the Humira pen. I take that too for the inflammation.
Yeah,
I have to
yep,
take 2 needles once a week.
yeah, yeah,
I
yep.
have a whole, yeah. And you know those steroids, right? They can bring on diabetes.
Mhm, mhm,
You taking on the
mhm.
steroids, you can get another disease.
Yeah,
You can get
yeah,
another disease from taking the steroids trying to combat the inflammation from one disease, and then you may end up getting something else. Like, people don't know. They
yeah,
really have to be aware.
yeah. You have to be aware. And I was so amazed when I met her because on her page, she have what she suffered with and how she was diagnosed. Well, I knew of that, you know, but then I said, well, golly, now I didn't have, that's not what they diagnosed me with because I didn't have that, you know, but I knew that it was part of the disease itself. So when I met her, I said, well, let's, I had already did my live. So I said, well, let's do another live, and I want people to hear your story because it'll open their eyes even more, you know,
Mm-hmm.
instead of listening to my story because my
Mm-hmm.
story is not like everybody else's story. You understand?
Yes.
Um, I wanted them to hear, you know, that this disease will bring on other diseases, you know, onto the and it take a toll on your body. You know, it's a minute
Yeah.
that feel like I've been beat with a stick,
Mm-hmm.
like I've been in a fight, in a war, tussling. You know, it mess with your sleep. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have a good sleep pattern because of the pain and the discomfort. Um, People don't realize that, and the more I talk about it, I think it make people aware of it.
Yes.
You
Yes.
understand? But still, I want to hear from other people, and I want them to hear other people's story because, like I said, it affects us differently. And if you're not careful, if you don't pay attention to your body, you can lose your life because this
Yes.
disease has no cure. It puzzles the doctor
Mm-hmm.
who we put our well. I don't put my faith in them, but you go to them for them to tell you, you know,
Hoping that they can give you the best direction possible, but a lot of times they're just guessing. They don't, because this disease can go so many different ways that they just, like you said, they a lot of them are puzzled, very
yeah,
puzzled by this disease. It affects you, and it affects everybody so differently. The treatments for one person can't be the same like for another person, because the way that it attacks everybody is so different. It's so different. It's similar and definitely with the inflammation and some of the other things where you would just be swollen for nothing. You can just have swollen feet, swollen hands, for nothing. And a lot of times, mostly all of us that have lupus, we usually all get that swelling
Mhm.
somewhere. Knees, somewhere you get a
Yeah,
swelling.
hands. Yeah, yep.
Your hand, just for nothing. You could have been just having a regular day and it'll just be swollen. That's
Hmm.
that inflammation from that lupus. And
Hmm.
it's just it's a shame that the disease is not that new to where they should have a better treatment and definitely a cure for it, and definitely better testing to find out if people have it. Because if these doctors are not trained, and sometimes they miss the marker, they was taking tests and doing this and they missed it because they weren't educated enough to say, okay, those numbers look different. It looks like, she may have this or he may have that. And they're not educated right now in order to really diagnose you. If they're
Right.
really on it with this diseases, you will miss it and out feeling like crap and thinking that is you. You thinking that, oh, maybe I'm just tired, or maybe no, you sick. You're sick. But the doctors can't find it because you go into a doctor that may not really understand autoimmune diseases. And if they don't know it, they won't see it. They won't pick it up.
Exactly.
And for some people, it might be too late. It can really, really wreak havoc on your body.
Hmm.
And people definitely lose their lives with this disease. There's a lot of people that pass away from this disease and
Yeah.
from the complications that come with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, that I didn't know of fibromyalgia. I didn't know of that. And it just so happened I started developing pain. Like it wasn't in my joint, it was like on the side of my leg, you know. But every time I
Mm-hmm.
walked, it ached so bad that, I really couldn't put any weight on it. And the pain wasn't in my joint or my ankle. It was just like on the side of my leg, just crazy. But when I went in to see the rheumatologist, he sent me to have an MRI done. And in that MRI, they did like some kind of like contrast, and they just keyed in on that area where I had the pain. Well,
Mm-hmm.
when I went back after I had the test done, he said, "Oh, you got fibromyalgia." I say, "Fibromyalgia, what is that?" And he say, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's where it works on the nerves and your tissue of your muscle of your body." And I'm like, huh? You know, it was just crazy, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding. And then right after they diagnosed me with that, um, you know how you go into your rheumatologist and they take your blood count? You know,
Yeah.
um, I have after he diagnosed me with that, I had went into they had did my blood work, to see how the inflammation is in your body, to see if your
Mm-hmm.
kidneys and everything is functioning correctly. Well,
Yeah.
they had took my blood work, and um a certified letter came in the mail. And my late husband told me, say, "Girl, you got a letter from the doctor's office here." I say, "From the doctor's office?" He say, "Yeah, it's a certified letter came here for you." So I opened it up, and it was my blood work.
Mm.
So they wanted me to call into the office, and
Mm-hmm.
I took my time, girl,
I know
because
that's
I ain't
right.
want to hear nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't want to hear
I know
nothing.
that's right.
And
I
I
know
took my
that's right.
time, And the office, Dr. Pilgrim office, ended up calling me. And they said, Miss Brown, Dr. Pilgrim needs to speak with you concerning your blood work. So I say, well, okay, what's the problem? You know. And so he got on the phone. He told me, he said, I want you to go to Park Plaza emergency room, admit yourself in the hospital because you could die. I say, die? I say, die for what? And he say, well, your blood, I think my blood count was like 7 point something.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Anemia.
low.
That's right.
So he say, is low. He say, your organs could shut down. If you don't get to that hospital so we could do a blood transfusion, you gonna die. Because your organs ain't getting enough blood. He said, I don't even know how you walk around functioning. How you do it? Well, people don't realize that, you get used to things and you just think
You get used to not feeling. Yeah, you sure do.
you just get used to it, and you just think, well, I'm working, I got a family, I'm tired, so he said if you don't get to that hospital, you could die. And your blood count is extremely low. You supposed to be like 12, 14.
Or 12.
Yeah, and he say you at a 7 child. He say, I don't even know how you walking around. I say, but I need you to get there immediately, expeditiously. I say, child, I ain't got time to go at no hospital.
You got to, yeah, but like you said, we walk around with that low blood count and just thinking that I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm doing a lot. So I'm used to, you know what I'm saying? You get used to not feeling good. That's like you said, we got to listen to our bodies.
You have to. You have to, because had I not really paid attention to what he was saying and looking at that blood work, and when I seen that 7 point something, and he said your blood's so low, he just said, just do like I told you. They already waiting on you. And so I told my husband, I said, well, I got to go in the hospital. I got to get a blood transfusion. And then that's when it started with the blood transfusion. But he kept telling me, I'm not going to continue to give you blood transfusion. We need to find out why you losing so much blood. And so he sent me to an OBGYN to have an ultrasound done. And he asked me in the office, he said, you still got your female organs? I say, yeah, I sure do. And so he said, oh, okay, well, I need you to go see an OBGYN because you losing a lot of blood. And I always had heavy menstrual cycles, always. And that wasn't nothing new. And they lasted, like some people say theirs last 3 to 4 days. No, mine was like 6 and 7 days. And they were heavy,
Babe.
They were so heavy that it was causing my blood count to be low. Hey, this is Africa. Thank you for coming to my live stream, sweetheart. It was causing my blood count to be, y'all, that's just how much blood I was losing per month.
Oh, Lord.
During my monthly cycles.
Yes.
I was really bleeding heavily, where that my blood count would drop all the way to the 700. Y'all have to hear me. This stuff is crazy. It sounds strange to you, but it's true.
That's right.
It's true. And so when I went in a couple of months to get my blood transfused, I never forget. He found the OBGYN. He sent me over there to her. She ran tests. She said, you got fibroids. Like, you got a lot of them. You got one look like a cantaloupe. And she talked about me then having a hysterectomy. And before I could even turn 45, I think I had to go in and have a total hysterectomy.
Wow. Mm,
Yep.
I'm
And
telling you.
then from there, I had knee surgery. From that, I had back surgery. From that, I had a hernia that it got so inflamed I had to have that removed, which caused um, when they when they removed it,
Uh-huh.
it's like it kind of shrunk my stomach. So I was telling somebody the other night in my live, I say, well, my sons them been wanting to do a mukbang. I say, but since I had the surgery, I think it's last year, the year before, when they
Mm-hmm.
removed that height of your hernia, I say, I think they kind of took part of my stomach too. I say because
Wow.
if I drink anything before I eat, I won't be able to eat. Like I could eat a couple of bites and that's it. I'm done. And then I have to wait for that to digest and then
Yes.
finish eating the rest of my food like a little child. I mean,
Yes.
and it take me forever to eat like a full plate of food. I just
Yes.
can't. And I told somebody the other day, and I say, well, my sons them they want to eat that big old rabbi steak. I said, I can't do that. I never eat that, child. I be took two bites and I be done, child. Ain't nowhere
All
in the
right.
world I could do that. And that's because that was last year, the year before. They went in and that Heidi hernia had got so inflamed, it was making me sick. So they took
Oh
it out.
no.
And I think when they took it out, it kind of shrunk my stomach. I do, but it ain't
Yes.
caused me to lose my weight because some steroids study put weight on you.
Oh yes, they will. Yes, they will. They put you on. They put a whole bunch of weight on you. Yep. They make you look swollen. Your face, cheeks, everything. They do.
Miss Kendra, I wish you could come on with us so people can hear your story. Miss Kendra
Yes, Miss
said,
Kendra.
yeah, I wish she could come on. So,
She
this is
is
Africa. Thank
lupus
you for
sister
coming
as
to my
well.
stream, sweetheart. Yeah, I wish she could come on because she got an interesting story as well. And she had the same problem you had. Like they diagnosed her with, uh, um, say it for me, child, I can't say it. I have to think about it before I can say it.
Endometriosis.
Hey, Miss Kim
Yes.
had that same issue. So I wanted
Yes.
her to come on and be able to tell her story, you know,
Oh yeah.
so people can hear, you know,
Mm-hmm.
more than one side, you know. And so she was saying that it was touching to her. Yeah,
Oh
I can imagine, Miss Kendra. You got small
yes.
children. When I was diagnosed with lupus, baby, I didn't know what to
Yeah.
do with myself, because my youngest was small. He
Yeah.
wasn't more than maybe 3 or 4 years old. That
Yes.
one that came up in here and helped me put that link in the chat.
Yes. Your baby. All right now. That's
Yeah,
right.
he's 28 years old, child.
That's all right. Still your baby. That's
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, that's my baby. That's okay, Berry, child. He
That's right.
put up with his mama, child. That oldest one, he put up with me too, but child, he don't be worried about me. he don't be worried
Mm-hmm.
about me. He don't be worried about me. But
Yeah.
yeah, I wish she could come on and hear, people could hear her story as well. Um, so people could be aware, women could know, their bodies, and this stuff is real, you guys. I kid you not. It is so real that
Mm-hmm.
I cringe every time I go to my rheumatologist. I just cringe.
Cause you waiting because you like, what else do you have to say? That's what
Yeah,
I
what
do.
that, yeah, yeah, what
I
else?
said,
I don't
I
want to hear
said,
nothing
baby,
else.
what I have? Something new? Something
Hmm.
new on the list? What is it now? What is it this time?
Exactly, because I got two other sisters.
Mm-hmm.
I got two other sisters, and ain't neither one of them got this problem.
I got two sisters, and neither one of my sisters have this problem. I'm the middle
Mm-mm.
child. I have an older sister, and I have a younger sister. I'm in the middle, and I have all the. They don't have problems with nothing, nothing. No endometriosis, no sarcoidosis, no lupus, no nothing. Just
Nothing.
me.
Just me.
Yeah, my
It's
two
just me.
sisters, nothing, and my mother either. Not my mother didn't either.
Now my
So
mama
I'm like, wow.
she didn't have symptoms either, but my mom's sister did. She had psoriasis all over her body, and
Inflammation. That's
yeah,
right. Yeah.
she had kidney, liver, failure, and they diagnosed
Wow.
her with cirrhosis of the liver, but that's not what she had. I believe she had lupus. I
Yeah.
believe she had
Yeah.
lupus because at the age of 35, she died. She died. But people
Wow.
don't realize that women in their childbirthing years, if you got the disease or any type of the disease, it's gonna come up when you start getting into your childbearing years. That
Yes.
it's gonna come out. And I never forget my little cousins, they grown now, but her daughter wasn't no more than 2 or 3 years old. Matter of fact, when I talk to my cousin, she always tell me I don't even remember my mama because she was just that young when my aunt passed. So I believe
Wow.
my mom's sister had it, but it skipped everybody else, came directly to me.
Mm. Nobody in my family has it.
Yeah,
And if
nobody.
they did, like I said, they could have had it. And, back then, just nobody ever diagnosed them with it.
No, and I
Nobody ever
believe
diagnosed them.
my aunt had it. When I was diagnosed with it, and Dr. Pegram asked me, he said, "Do you know anything about this disease?" And I told him no. He said, "Well, let me tell you, the first side is genetic. It's in the bloodline. Somebody in your family had this disease."
Mm-hmm.
And when he began to explain to me, and I began to see people that looked like they were burnt or had impetigo. Um, yeah, people don't know that. Yeah, you do have impetigo, but lupus had that same look as well. People don't,
Yes.
people don't know that, but it has that same scaly, that same discoloring look.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Lupus will do the same thing. And
Yep.
when he sat me down and explained to me about the disease, I tell y'all all the time, my oldest call me every time I'm live.
That's your baby.
Yeah,
He want to check on you.
I'm live, baby, on a live panel, child, on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna have to call you back, honey bun. Bye.
Aw.
He don't care nothing about me doing YouTube.
He
When
said,
I
all
told
right,
him I was
mama.
live doing you, oh, okay, I'll talk to you later. Because he always,
That's right.
Mama, I don't want to hear nothing about what's going on YouTube.
Mm-mm.
That's funny. But
Yes.
yeah, people, women need to be aware. And when he sat me down and told me about the disease and what it does, and when I got to him, I had like my scalp. I always had problems with my scalp, psoriasis, really bad. When I was little, when I was a child, even up into adulthood, I still suffer with psoriasis, but it would be so bad that it would discolor the front of my hairline, right around
Okay.
my hairline. Yeah, it'll discolor it. It'll make it like pale looking and
Mm.
scaly, and that's just how bad I had it. And so he showed it to me when I sat down in this office and he talked to me about the disease. Well, when I seen that, the first person I thought of was my aunt, my mom's sister. who had passed away. I thought about her because that's what it looked like. You know, right here on my hairline, it
Yes.
always would come right here, but it would come down. You know, if I didn't take care of it, it'd come down in my face. And so
Yes.
I thought about her at that particular time. Hey, no. Hey, baby, thank you for coming to my live stream. I thought about her, and that's why I said I believe my mom's sister had it. They just didn't diagnose her with it, but I believe that's where
Yes.
she died from. At the age of 35, she passed away.
Mm.
So yeah, and they just said she had cirrhosis of the liver, and mine wasn't no drinker. She didn't drink, no smoke, you know, but she
Yeah.
had that psoriasis all over her body. She did have that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she had that all over her body. She sure did.
Wow.
And she died at the age of 35, you know.
Oh man.
But yeah,
So young.
yeah, young. And like I
Mm-hmm.
say, when they diagnosed me, I had just had like my youngest wasn't no more than he couldn't have been no more than 2 or 3 years old when they diagnosed me. So
Mm, my
yeah, when they diagnosed me with it. And like I say, women that have it, if you got it, when you start getting to your childbearing years, it will get active. Yeah, when you
Oh
get
yes.
past them teens,
Yes.
because that's what
Yes.
happened to me.
Yes.
It appeared after I had my second son, not the first one, the second one. It was the second one,
Yes.
and I had terrible labor as well. I had it then, but nobody diagnosed me with it. You know,
Yes.
they didn't see it, you know, being a part of me. So um, I had it then, but I wasn't diagnosed until I had the
Yeah.
second one. And the
That's what I wanted to say too. A lot of people when we have I was reading up on a lot on the lupus, and I was saying like we've had this disease maybe since we were small, maybe definitely like we've always had it
hmm
in us. And
yeah,
then it's a certain time, like you said, in our life where it starts to flare up and come out. But I think we've always had it.
yeah,
We've always had it. And like you said, when you want to say remission, it's not a remission because it's always gonna be there.
yeah.
It's just
I've heard rheumatologists say it's in remission, but I'm like, oh no, I don't. Remission meaning that it'll go away and come back. But this thing don't go away and come back. It stays with you. If you
yes.
have it, it's there. It's just that you might be showing signs, small signs, but then the older you get, the more the signs come about. Because I've always had psoriasis, and the older I got, the more it began to affect my skin, on
Yes.
my face. And like I say, the butterfly rash came like right after I had my second son, the youngest one. He that came on my face, and then that's when I was diagnosed. And I think I was 27, 28 then. You know, I was still
Yes.
young when they diagnosed me with lupus.
Hmm.
I wasn't even in my 30s.
Yeah, I think around it really starts. I think around where you see it a lot is late 20s into your 40s.
Yeah,
That's when people really start to see it.
yeah.
Really start to see it, and you start seeing the effects that it starts to have on you around that time in your life.
Is I don't. I really can't tell you what else that this disease does, but I do know it robs you of almost everything. And people talk about cancer, but at least they can treat cancer and sometimes find a cure for it. This disease has no cure. They haven't found a cure for it.
That's
My
right.
last rheumatologist was a twin, and both of them were rheumatologists, but
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Pickrell, he was also uh, um, did research about the disease, but for me, I disqualified
Uh-huh.
for a lot of the tests to do to see
Yes.
what would help, to come up with a cure. I
Yes.
didn't qualify for a lot of that because
Yes.
um, lupus scarred my lungs,
Yes.
so it knocked me out. A lot of the
Yes.
research that they wanted to do, it knocked me out because lupus scarred my lungs. So
Mm-hmm.
they wouldn't allow me to be a part of a lot of the research studies. But
Wow.
yeah, I have been turned down because the insurance change every year, and some doctors drop off. You can't. It's hard trying to get um, specialists like now. you you like I have to tell them when I my insurance change or whatever, and I have to change
Yes.
rheumatologist. I hate that because I have to tell the rheumatologist I have lupus, I have
Yes.
fibromyalgia, I have osteoporosis of the spine. So for them to tell me if this rheumatologist specialized in this disease. And I've been turned down some rheumatologists.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So have
Everybody
I.
don't specialize in this disease.
Yes.
And I believe the reason why they don't is because of everything that it brings, the other diseases that it brings on.
Oh
So,
yes.
and
I do
how
agree.
mysterious it is. And doctors don't want no lawsuit. They ain't
Yes.
gonna put their money on the line, child.
Yes. So they don't want to take you on. Yeah.
Mm-mm. I'll tell you, oh no, we don't do that.
And the insurance companies, there's some medications the insurance companies, like myself, it was some medications my doctor wanted me to try,
Hmm.
and my insurance company wouldn't cover it. They would tell me, well, don't take that, you have to try this medicine first, and then we'll see if that doesn't work, then maybe we will give you the other medicine that your doctor prescribed to you. This is when I'm taking infusions. I get infusions. So the
Yeah,
doctor
I take
wanted to
them
give
too.
me,
Hey, what you on, Ben Lister? I take Ben Lister. They give me Ben
no,
Lister.
I take azathioprine.
Oh, okay.
So I was taking that. Then when my insurance changed, they wouldn't give it to me no more. They wanted me to take something else that was, they said, it's similar to that, but it's all about pricing and cost. So
Yeah.
they wanted me to take a cheaper kind of medication. But my doctor told me, she was like, I don't want to give it to you because I never worked with it before. And I don't think it's going to do the job that the other medicine was doing. But it messes with me because my body was starting to feel a little bit of the effects of that medication. Then when the insurance companies, they will change your medicine. They will take
Hmm.
you off of a medication or say,
Hmm.
you can still get the medicine, but you have to pay out of pocket. Who can
Yeah,
afford that to
yeah,
have
I
those
know that
treatments?
when they put me on when they put me back, had to recertify me for Ben Lister. The insurance company came back and said no. Well, my rheumatologist said, well, she have to have it because it's nothing else that we're gonna give her, and she's been on Benlysta, and so she had to resubmit the paperwork, and when they resubmitted it, then they approved me then. But
Thank
even when
God.
I go
Yeah.
in, yeah, even when I go in for that, um, that take just about half of your day. So, and then if she's not, the doctor has to be in the office for the nurses to administer my medication. Um,
Yes.
they won't give it to me if she running late or whatever. I have to sit there and wait until she get there before they could administer that drug to me. And I say, well, why I
That's
have
the
to wait?
whole
They
day.
say, well, because this drug is more powerful than anything, and Dr. Eisenberg have to be here for us to administer to you. She have to be in the building, in the office. Before, and I'm like, oh God, she need to come on, cause I got something to do,
Yeah.
you know. But
Hmm.
I like taking the infusion because it kind of cut back on all the other medications you have to
Yeah,
take.
all of the pills and the other stuff. Yeah. Yes.
It cuts
Yes.
back on that, you know. So
Yes.
it makes a difference, you know. And like I
Yes.
say, people don't realize what people with this disease go through. Um, is very is is very important that you all, as women and women of color, also the men, you got to pay attention to your body, the signs. You have to do your research. You have to be boisterous. Don't let the doctor say, "Well, we're gonna try this." Now, I don't think you got that. Um, now, because I was diagnosed with bronchitis forever. That's what they used
Wow.
to tell me. I had bronchitis, and the whole time I had pleurisy,
What?
where the inflammation
Yeah.
around the sac of the lungs get inflamed
Yes. I know exactly what it is. Yep.
and cause you where you can't breathe, and your rib cage and all that hurt. Yeah. They was telling me I had bronchitis, and come to
Mm.
find out, I ain't had now bronchitis, child. I
No.
had pleurisy, and
Yes.
it just so happened that I had it when I went to see Dr. Pegram, and I was telling him that my sides hurt. You know, like when I breathe in,
Yes.
and he say, "Oh, that's pleurisy." I say,
Mm.
"Huh?" He say, "Yeah, that's pleurisy. That's where the sac around the lungs is inflamed." So girl, he a good doctor, but
Yes.
my insurance kept changing, kept knocking me away from him, so I couldn't always stay with him. But I stayed with him like for 4 years, you know,
Yes. Yes.
and he was very good, you know, and but he the one who got my lupus under control and really treated me, you know, for it. Um, People don't realize that even our environment cause us to be sick. Um,
Yes.
I was just telling them that, you know, I don't know if you suffer with it, but I suffer with um, like you got pink eye.
Yes.
It ain't really pink eye.
But you don't have the pink eye. And
No,
then
it's
I
not
would
pink
give
eye.
you
And I was
no.
trying
It's
to
the
get them
inflammation in your eye. That's your
eyes.
eye.
Yeah, I was trying
Yeah.
to get them to understand what I was dealing with for the last couple of weeks with my eyes. And I say, y'all, it's like you got pink eye, but I don't have pink eye.
Mm.
I said my eyes is just messed up. They were itchy and they were matty. You know, when I wake up, like they were stuck, they be stuck together. And so I was
Yes.
trying to explain to them what I was going through with I suffered with it like right after they diagnosed me with lupus. I started suffering with it with my eyes, but it comes and goes. Like I might suffer with it this month. I might not see it no more for 6 months later. But
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes.
was trying to tell them that my eyes messed up. I can't see. I can't see.
Hmm.
And I say it's like I got an infection in my eyes, but I don't. It's not an infection. I ain't got no infection.
No.
So
No.
I had called the doctor and I told them, and so they just said, "Oh, you need this eye wash." And so they gave me some medicated eye wash that I had to use to wash my eyes. I kept telling everybody I can't see. Y'all, my eyes messed up. It's like I got pink eye. I got an infection, but I ain't got no
Yes.
infection. You know, is part of the disease. Lupus is
Yes,
what it
ma'am.
is. That's what it
Yes,
do.
ma'am.
And so I kept telling them, "Oh, I can't see y'all. My eyes bad." So everybody kept asking me, "Miss Rochelle, when you gonna go live? Miss Rochelle, you ain't going live today?" And I kept saying, "I can't. I'm dealing with my
But
eyes.
I
I already can't
understand.
see." And now I
I'm
got to
dealing with something.
make me feel. And I mean, both of my eyes was messed up for like a y'all
Oh
whole
no.
month. You
Oh
know.
no.
Mhm. But it's not pink eye. And so I kept telling them it's part of this disease, lupus. But it's hard to tell people, what you be going through if they not educated about the disease. And that's why I wanted Miss Kendra to come on and you to come on and talk
Yes.
about this disease and how it affects you all. Because just me sitting here telling them is not the same, you know,
Yes.
when you can hear other people and hear their story and how they was diagnosed and what it does to your body. And it's just a horrible disease. Ain't nothing else I could tell you. But you know, um, I tell people that I it's a lot that I deal with. Um, so much has went on in my life, um, besides this disease. And you know, I, people have asked me how you keep going with all that, and I always tell people it's by the grace of God. And I always tell people that I believe that this is my thorn, like Peter had a thorn. I think this is my thorn, and
Yes, ma'am.
this is what keeps me humble. This is what keeps me grateful. Um, it keeps me where I can listen and try to understand the next person or whatever they might be going through. And
Yes, ma'am.
you know, when you have a sickness such as this, it will make you change and make you think about things a little bit differently. It'll make you see things
Oh yes.
differently, especially when you
Yes.
have family, especially when you have children, and you want to be here for your family. You want to be here for your grandchildren. You want to be here for your children. It'll make you fight. It'll make you change. And look, I people always ask me, "Well, do food have anything to do with it?" And I said no, but I don't care how we try to diet. The steroids that they have us on is not going to make us lose weight. I lost weight when I got pregnant with my second when I got pregnant with my second one. They thought that I was going through some kind of depression or something, but I had lupus then. And
Uh-huh.
what was happening is that even though I was eating, I began to lose weight. Like you said in the beginning that you had began to you was 200 and some pounds, you dropped. That's what happened to me when I got pregnant
Yeah.
with my second son, and I just
Mm-hmm.
started losing weight. And I never forget the my OBGYN, he kept telling me, he say, "Why are you eating? Are you having problems? You ain't want this pregnancy? What's going on? Because you losing weight."
Oh
And
no.
they thought I was like I was going through some kind of depression because my body was losing, and I couldn't figure out why I was losing weight either. But that was lupus at that time, but
Yes, ma'am.
nobody
Yes,
could tell me
ma'am.
that.
Yes,
You just
ma'am.
kept telling me that, are you sick? Are you're not comfortable with having your baby, or why you losing weight? Because I had began to lose. I said, I'm losing weight. I couldn't believe, child, I was losing weight. But yeah, he kept telling me that the doctor kept telling me, you losing weight, you not eating. That's not good. Are you having problems where you're not adjusting to this second pregnancy or whatever? I said, you know. And
I'm
so
adjusting, yeah, but it was
yeah,
your body
yeah,
doing
I
its
couldn't
own
think.
thing.
He
Yeah.
couldn't. He couldn't tell me why I was losing weight. But yeah, and people don't realize that the medication that they put us on, it blow us up like blimps, you know.
Mm, and it mess with your attitude too.
Yeah.
It makes you cranky sometimes. It makes
Mhm.
you upset sometimes. It can do a lot. The steroids is a serious drug. It's very serious. It does a whole lot to your body.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I just thank Miss D for coming on and sharing her story. I wish Miss Kendra could have come on and shared her story. Um, I believe, you know, if Miss Kendra dig a little bit more into what she's going through, I believe that eventually they will diagnose her with it as well. Um, and I just say that by what she has been through. She did the same thing you did. She had an infection, um, and they diagnosed her with I can't say that word for no.
Endometriosis.
Yeah, that.
Endometriosis.
I can say it sometimes, and sometimes I can't.
Uh-huh.
But she told me that she had that infection as well. Matter of fact, she had just had it, and so I told her, I said, "Well, girl, we getting ready to do a panel. You want to come on the panel and tell us your story, you know?" But girl, child, I had trouble trying to drop the link in the chat, child, for everybody. Then the mic went to buzzing on
Yes.
this stream yards. I had to go out and come back in. Child, I was up in here doing some stuff, child. But
Yeah,
anyway,
but it worked.
yeah, it worked out just fine because I was supposed to
Yes,
be on
ma'am.
here at 7 o'clock. I was way behind up in there, paying, thinking I say, oh Lord, it's time for me to go on. It's time for me to go on. Then somebody called me on the phone. I who
Oh,
child.
goodness.
But yeah, wish she could have come on and told her story, and people could hear, you know. It's a lot of people that's interested in the disease. I know my newcomers um, didn't really know about the disease itself, and when I met you, I said, well, we're gonna do a panel, and I want her to come on and tell her story. And then I met Miss Kendra, and I was telling Miss Kendra about you. I was telling my audience about you,
Yes.
and for them to go over and subscribe to your channel because your channel is pretty small. And so um, I was telling them that we were getting ready to start do a panel, and you were going to be part of my panel. And so when I was talking about you, I had just met Miss Kendra, and
Uh-huh.
she came into my live stream and she told me that, and I said, well, why don't you come over and be part of the panel, and we could talk, you know, and let people hear your story, because I've told my story many a times, but you know, you want to hear people that have it differently than what
Yeah, different perspectives.
a different perspective
Yes, ma'am.
to make
Mm.
people aware, because you have to be aware, especially women of color. You just do. You do. And I tell people, no, it don't have anything to do with your food you eat, but I do think that the chemicals that they are putting in the food has
Oh,
a
yes.
lot to do with health issues that's going on right now today. Yeah, I do believe
Oh, yes.
the way the food
I
is
agree.
grown, um,
I agree.
that a lot of, you know, a lot of that is causing people to be sick. So, you know, but everybody want to be healthy, and everybody want to be, you know, it costs more to buy organic food. You know, it just costs more than what you could buy in canned goods. Like, I don't really eat canned goods. I eat a lot of frozen vegetables because frozen
Yes.
are better, and it's almost like having fresh vegetables. The- I don't hardly eat anything out of the can when it comes to a vegetable.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
maybe some baked beans or something like that. Other than that, I don't eat any vegetables that come out of a can because
Mm-hmm.
it's not good for you. Period. And so you do better when you can buy frozen vegetables. And then
Mm-hmm.
the frozen
Yes.
vegetables are a little bit cheaper than the canned goods. So
Yes,
um,
ma'am.
I like to tell people that as well, you know, um, because I get asked a lot of questions. It has nothing to do with diet. It's a genetic disease. It's an autoimmune disease that bring on other diseases. If you're not careful, you might be diagnosed with something else, but the whole time it's a symptom of lupus. So
Yes.
you just need to know that. And I thank you, Miss D, for coming on, my lupus sister. And like I told you, it wasn't about me. It was about, us getting awareness out and people
Yes.
hearing your story so people will know, so people can be aware. And if they have like a family member or a sister, a niece, a friend that might be going through this very thing, you might want to mention to them and say, well, have anybody ever told you you might have lupus? Why don't you ask? Because all they have to do is do a blood count and check the inflammation in your body. That's all. That's all
Yeah.
they have to do, and it'll tell you
That's right.
if that'll tell you if you have it.
Yes, that marker will tell you that it's a blood test that they take, which will check your inflammation levels in your blood. If it's at a certain point that it's higher than I think even 2 or 4, you will be they will mark it, and that way they would know whether or not you have any type of autoimmune disease, and then go from there. And most likely it could be lupus, and there's quite a few autoimmune diseases, but lupus is one of the diseases that is really um prevalent in our community, especially us women, and especially us walking around with it and not knowing that we have it. So you got to talk to your doctors, ask questions. Don't let them just tell you that oh, I'm okay, you're okay, it's nothing. If you feel and you don't feel good, then you stress that and you let them know that I need you to check me for this, that. You make a list. You make a list and you ask them to check you for everything.
Hmm.
Everything. You
Hmm.
have to be you have to be your own you have to fight for yourself.
Yeah.
The doctors are there, but you have to speak for yourself. You have to be the advocate for you and your
Hmm.
health and your life.
Hmm.
Nobody's going to fight for your life like you are. You have to be the one to advocate for your own health.
That's so true. You do. And just don't listen to them and say, well, I don't think you have that, when you know that these are the signs that are being shown. And you know um, like I said, if you find a good doctor who will really sit and listen to your chief complaint, that's a winner. A lot of doctors, I done had some that you tell them one thing, they do another.
Yes.
you know
And that's why it's good to know people that may have these diseases, because you know someone that may think they have it, they see your channel, they might be next to you, they might say, well, let me contact her, maybe she can get me in touch with a doctor that knows this disease. And I might not be able to see that doctor, but they can direct me to another doctor that
right,
knows and understands what they're looking for and what they're looking at.
right.
So it's good to let a lot of people too, they keep things a secret. They don't tell people, oh, I have this. We have to know. If you have a good doctor, share that doctor with somebody else. Let them know this is a good doctor. You need to check them. Let him check. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be mindful and just, spread the love and spread the knowledge. So
Right.
that way people don't walk around and just losing their lives when they don't have to. It may not be a cure, but there are some treatments which can maybe make the life a little bit easier to live with. You know what I'm saying? It's all about trying to live the best life possible that we can.
Mm-hmm.
So people don't know. You have to let them know. If I have this disease and you think you have it, check, go to see my doctor. Maybe she'll find something. If she can't help you, maybe she can direct you to another doctor that can.
That's right.
Just keep asking questions. Don't stop. If you don't feel
Mm-hmm.
good, go get a second opinion. You don't have to just take one doctor's no. Okay, you said no, let me check again because I still don't feel right. So go to another doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Mm-hmm.
stop.
Yep. That's correct. Well, you guys, if y'all got any questions, y'all can type them down in the chat before we get off of here. Um, if y'all would like to ask Miss Kendra, if you still in here, I know Auntie Donna is still in here. That's my girl. She just hangs out with me at any cost, child.
That's all right.
But I wish everybody would go over and subscribe to D Sensation. Um, Me and her gonna be hanging out. We're gonna be doing YouTube together. I'm so glad to meet her. People don't understand that Texas have the Gulf Coast chapter, and I'm a part of that chapter. And what it does is that it buddy you up with other lupus patients, and you become sisters. So, like when I find other women of color that have lupus, they become my lupus sister because we are binded by this disease. So, and it's a way to piggyback off of each other to make sure one is feeling okay and check on each other to see if we're doing okay because it affects your mood. It affects how you feel each day, you know, how the way you function and everything. So you have to be mindful of that. And for myself, I've met some wonderful people since being diagnosed with this disease. You know, I met some nice people, and just being on here on YouTube and meeting Miss D has been amazing. She somehow she has been amazing for me because you know being on here and me talking about the disease because that's really what my channel is about. Um, Educating and putting out awareness about lupus. So, to meet other women that are
Yeah.
dealing with this disease, it binds us together because we know the disease and we know the effects that it have on us. And when you could have somebody that you could talk to and have that issue, that same issue, just make it kind of relieves you because you go through your body go through so much,
Yes.
this disease. It works on your emotions if you can't go outside. I was telling someone that with lupus, the sun, we need the sun. The sun gives us vitamin D. It alter our mood. So
Yes.
for people with lupus, the sun work against us. Whereas that we need the sun. And I never forget going to my youngest who
Uh-huh.
loved football. And, Texas is hot. And I never forget going and couldn't be out there in the sun. But I was there,
Mm.
for him doing his little league football, then high school. And then he ended up playing for Texas Lutheran, the college he went to. So, even doing all that, you know, I had to protect myself. I had to cover myself up. You know, you always see me with this cap on. People think I don't have hair, but I do. I do.
What the heck?
Yeah, people ain't think I don't have no hair because you know, I've been up here with this cap on my head. But yeah, I got hair. It's natural because when it stopped growing, when my hair stopped growing, that's when I realized that lupus had begun to affect my hair growth because I didn't have problems with my hair, but now I
Yes.
do. So it's natural, and I ain't too much comfortable with it being natural. So you know, my daughter-in-law told me that since you won't go natural, you need to moisturize your hair. She bought me a lot of stuff for me to keep it moisturized and keep it tied up. So I keep this hat on because my hair tied up under here. But yeah, I got hair. It ain't long like it used to be, but yeah, I got I got
Sure enough, that's right. That's right. That's right.
uh uh Auntie Donna, that's my girl. Me and her are doing a panel tomorrow. Um Auntie Donna just amazing, you know. It's a lot of things her and I have gone to go through. Tomorrow is our grieving panel. We're going to talk about grief, the grief process, how we got through the grieving, which you never get through grieving. It just gets better, but you never get through it. Um, I don't think anyone get through the grieving process. I just think we just adjust after a while of our loved ones not being here. We just adjust to it. I
Yes.
don't think we ever get past the grieving process.
That's
And,
right.
and Miss Kendra, I'm
Hey,
waiting
Miss
on you,
Kendra.
girl. She says she enjoyed it. Yeah, Miss Kendra, I wanted you to get up here and tell your story. Hopefully we could do it again and you could come on and tell your story, your side, how you know you were affected. Say that for me, D, again. Endometritis.
Endometriosis.
There you go. Y'all know I can't say that word. I can't say that word. Oh yeah,
That's all right.
tomorrow.
That's
Yeah,
all right. I got
yeah, you know I can't say that.
you.
Yeah, tomorrow. That'll be our panel tomorrow. And Auntie Donna will be on our panel. You guys, y'all please subscribe to D Sensations channel. Auntie said that she hugged your channel, sis, and she
Thank
grabbed your
you.
channel. If you all that's in here, please subscribe to her channel. Her channel is small, and let's get it going. Let's network with her and get her channel where it should be. Where because she share a whole lot of her story on her channel. On her channel. Well, y'all know I do it, a little bit of everything over here on my channel.
I know that's right.
The only thing I ain't did
All
yet
right.
is ate on my channel. I ain't did no mukbang, but yeah, I do everything. And Auntie Donna is a wonderful supporter. Me and Auntie Donna have been hanging out. You guys, y'all hear me talking to Auntie Donna all the time because she's a wonderful person. Period. Um,
Okay.
when death happened in her family, um, she called for a prayer warrior, and I felt her pain. So tomorrow it'll be about how we adapt and how we got through the grieving process after losing loved ones. And I could tell you, I didn't bury some of everybody. So, yeah, it ain't that I'm immune to it, but um, I think when I went through my husband's death, it just made me stronger where I could go through um, the next one. So, um, that's what our panel be about tomorrow. And I want to thank B&B Reviews, my niece and nephew, who are new to my channel. They the ones who gave me the idea to talk about that on my channel, to
Oh,
share that with other people.
that's right.
So that'll be our panel tomorrow. And I'm excited about it. I told Auntie Donna, you know, I'm a crybaby, so I hope I'll be up in here shooting snot everywhere. Cause you know I can't stand certain things. You know, cause yeah, I just can't. I just
Well, bring the tissue. Bring the tissue. We'll be on. I'll be there. But I'll be right there chatting with y'all.
I
I'll
just
be
can't.
typing it up.
Sis, but I thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story.
Thank you for
Oh,
inviting me.
yeah. Well, you know what, Miss Kendra? Again, anxiety is a part of the disease lupus. You know,
Depression.
depression is part of the
Yes.
disease. You know,
Oh,
I
yes.
talked about that. How you know, even through everything that I've been through, you know, I've learned to keep from being on medication. Um, Miss Kendra, you know I'm a firm believer in the word, and depression and anxiety come from fear of the unknown, and then it's part of a mood, and um, the enemy love to make us fearful, love to make us worry, because
Mm-hmm.
he don't want that connection with that supernatural being. And so for me, Miss
Mm-hmm.
Kendra, and I remember Miss Kendra coming into my live stream and saying that she suffered with that really, really bad.
Oh,
And I
sorry to
began
hear
to
that.
tell her, and she said, well, YouTube has been helping her with that. And for me, Miss Kendra, now this might not be for you, but for me and everything I've been through, um, I didn't allow the enemy to tell me that because I've been through this, that I can't get over this because
Amen.
your body is this way. You can't do this. The enemy lives in depression in the mind.
Mm.
And I speak about that all the time because I want people to know how the enemy operates. And whenever he could keep us captive in the mind, he got us. That's where depression is. That's where anxiety
Yeah.
is, worry, fear.
Yeah.
It's in the mind. You got to know how to fight the enemy. No, the enemy lives in things that we have no control over. But that's what he wants us to believe. See, and really, you do.
Okay.
You do. You hear me say that we are more than a conqueror. That you are victorious. You have the victory. A lot of times we don't understand that we're supposed to speak those things as though they are into the
Speak them into existence. That's
yeah.
right.
You have to speak positivity. You have to speak encouragement. And even though I sometimes I get angry, even though sometimes I might not understand certain things, and I might not understand certain people and why they do certain things. I'm human, and I understand the enemy and how the enemy operates. And once I learned um, how the enemy attacked us, that's what keeps me from not being
Mm.
depressed, not being suffering with anxiety. Because Miss Kendra, I'm gonna tell you something. I was on lorazepam for anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
No, I refuse because um, I didn't want anything to alter, and I'm like that right now today. I don't want anything to alter me where I cannot function, and I'm still
Hey,
like that
that's right.
today. I still get up, cook a meal, do things, walk. I do a lot of everything. You'll be surprised.
That's right.
But I want you to understand, Miss Kendra, I want you to speak things into you. And a lot of times we have to, and the only way I could tell you this, Miss Kendra, because I've been through it. Yeah, I've been through it, child. I've been through it. I just told you I buried my mother like about 4 months ago. So I've been
Mm.
through it. So you have to know it. And I don't like to see people depressed. I don't like people to be worried. I don't like people to be feared. And the devil operates in all of those areas
Oh, yes, he
because he
does.
don't want us to be victorious.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to understand where those things come from. And I'm gonna continue to pray for you. I'm gonna continue to speak over your life because that's something that I don't believe in. And the enemy don't have any power. He's underneath you. He's not nowhere in your future nor your present. He's only in your past. And that's the only way he can operate is through your past. You can't allow him to hold you bondage that way.
That's
You
right.
got to know how the enemy attacked you, and he attacked you through your mind. And I know it, Miss Kendra, because I dealt with it, and I refuse. I refuse to take medication for something I know that I can control for myself. So I start
Mm.
thinking better. I start doing better. I start when you hear me praying, I start praying. I tapped into praying real early in life. I think I was in my 30s. I wasn't old, but I didn't know that was actually my calling. So when you hear me pray for renewing my mind, that my mind is stayed on God, because the Bible speaks 23 verses, 23 times that it talks about the mind. And
That's
so
right.
I just want you to be encouraged, and um, don't let the devil make you fearful or worried. Don't let him operate and play with your mind in that way.
All right.
I thank you all for coming. Miss Kendra, I love you, baby. I wish that you could have come on and talked to us as well. But maybe next time, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow you could pop in and talk with us. But I want to thank you all. Auntie Donna, I love you, baby. That's my girl. Um, Me and her been hanging out in these YouTube streets over a year.
That's right.
Yeah, me and her been
Right.
hanging tough, baby. And she's always there for me, and I'm always there for her. Um, I'm always there for the people that really, really support me. And I wish everyone to go and connect with Miss Kendra and D Sensation. These young ladies have amazing channels. Um, let's stay together, and we do this thing together. Um, I people that I've met on here, all of them ain't been good, but the majority of them, I can't complain. Cause I've met some nice people. I
All
really have,
right. Now.
and I really enjoy them. Like a lot of my people, they already monetized. They really don't go live. Once you get monetized, people start going live. I don't know why, but they do. And so,
Mm-hmm.
me, that ain't nothing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna forever get up here and go live, go live, cause I like the interaction that I can get with my family, and then they could see me. I could check on them. You know,
Yeah.
um,
Yes.
I just thank y'all so much for coming. D girl, I appreciate
Thank you for
you.
having me. I appreciate you too. I'm very happy that we met on this YouTube life thing, and we gonna do some more things together. We gonna do
Yeah,
some more
baby.
things. We got
Oh,
some big stuff going on in the store.
yeah, girl.
Got some
Yeah,
stuff
girl.
gonna be all right.
Yeah, and anytime you need me, I drop my number for you. You can call me anytime.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much.
You can call me anytime. Same way with Miss Kendra. I don't mind. I mean, it's what it is. Like I say that, Texas have the Gulf Coast chapter, and I'm a part of that chapter. And I've been a part of it ever since I was diagnosed with lupus. And in May is Lupus Awareness Month. Here they
Yes.
have a big walk in downtown Houston. It's a big walk. Um, and my rheumatologist normally she participate in that. So
Oh
that's
wow,
how
that's beautiful.
that's how I came about it. But yeah, they have a big walk, and normally, everybody do it with me. But my nieces, them, they didn't got grown child. They teenagers. They don't fool with me no more. But you know,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
yeah, it's a big thing. And so I learned about it years ago. Like I said, when they diagnosed me with it, they Dr. Pegram told me about the chapter and how it has a buddy system, and you buddy up with other lupus patients. And so I had a buddy, and matter of fact, that lady was older than me, but she was my buddy. And we would talk, we would meet up at the park, we would walk, we do everything together. And so we
Yes.
became sisters because when you have this disease, it binds you with other women, other people who
Yes,
have
it
the
does.
disease, because the disease itself is so detrimental, and people don't understand it. And I wish that we're gonna do this again, though. It's what it is. We're gonna continue to put that awareness out there and let people know, about the disease. And I thank Ms. D so much for coming and
Oh,
sharing her story. And Ms. D, everybody in the chat say they hug your channel. They hug your
thank
channel.
you.
They hug your channel, baby. And I'm so
Thank you
excited
so
for
much.
you. I'm glad that you came on again. Auntie Donna, Miss Kendra, B&B Reviews. Those are my niece and nephew. Who else is in here? Y'all got to type in here so I know you're up in here. So I'm going to overlook you if I don't know you're in here. Yes, I don't see you in here. I have time, don't pay attention. Oh, Miss Donna. Donna just being real. Miss Donna. She another wonderful lady. Miss Donna just being real. Beautiful
Hey, Miss
young lady.
Donna. That's right.
Beautiful young lady. She was in here earlier. I don't know if she's still in here, but she was in here with us earlier. I know Auntie Donna is still here. I know B&B Reviews and Miss Kenya is still here. So it say we have 4 people. So I thank you all. D, baby, I love you. And me and you gonna be talking. We're gonna be in
Oh
touch.
yes, we
Miss
will.
Kendra, same way with you, sweetie. I thank you. I thank you all. Auntie Donna, you know I love you, girl. That's just my role. That's just my girl. You
Yeah.
know, because whenever I think about something, I want to do something, I always share it with Miss Donna. Miss Donna always come into my silent streams. So, and then Miss Donna, she didn't surpass me. Child. She know how to edit and all kinds of stuff. I'm still over here
All
trying
right.
to edit. Still over here trying to edit and all kinds of stuff, girl. Girl, but
All right.
Miss Donna have learned how to edit, and she over there doing my thing, and I'm proud of her. I ain't ashamed to see it, cause child, she got up here and zipped clean past me, child. I kid you not. And I like that. I like to see people doing that. I ain't got no problem with it, because we all family. I ain't that
Yeah.
type of person that hold something and won't acknowledge people, especially people that really help me, so who's always there for me, and she's one of them.
Yeah.
Being be
Yes.
refused, they another one that came and hugged me, and we've been hanging out together. Um, Miss Kendra is another one. She came in,
Yes.
and me and her connected. She came into my live stream. I've been hanging out with her. I mean, these are some wonderful people, and I have the opportunity to meet them and really hang out with them, and it's fun, So
Yeah.
I appreciate them, I love on them because you need them. It's no way you could do this thing without your people, And I
Yes.
always tell them, I can't do this without you, you know. You did a lot of network. I
That's
see that
right.
talking about she did a lot of things. Yeah, girl, you be networking, child. I'm telling you, me and Auntie Donna made somebody else chat. My channel was already started. Auntie Donna had started her channel, and child, she had shot past me long time ago. Hey,
All
hey,
right now.
she
I
shot
ain't mad
past
at
me
that.
long
That's
time
right. She
ago,
did
baby.
her thing, huh?
Long time ago. And you know what I'm happy for? Cause she
Yes.
can help me, child. She can help me, child.
Yes.
So and that's not in me to hold anything. If it's something I know, I'ma tell you, child. Now I found
That's
out,
right.
hey, you got it when you in them doing the silent stream, they want to see you interacting with the people that come up in your live chat. So long as you interacting with them and talking with them, they'll count the silent stream. They don't want you to be up doing them silent streams and you up and there sleeping and ain't paying attention to your chat, ain't talking back and forth. Yeah, I just found that out there.
I just learned about those silent streams looking at your channel.
Oh, girl,
I
yeah.
didn't know about it.
Girl, child, I set up me. Matter of fact, when I end this live, child, I'm gonna set up my stream to run silent because you get more hours running silent stream than you do sitting up here on live. And child, I can't sit up here no. Like I say, I told them y'all get 3 and 4 hours off me time. We up here talking, cause child, I don't be on no live.
Yeah.
I don't be up here 3 and 4 hours. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, you can run them. You can run them, but when you run them, make sure you interact with the people that come into the live stream. So when they review your channel for your watch hours, they can look at them silent streams and see that you're talking back and forth. I found that out today, yesterday or something. I think that's when. Yeah, yeah, Auntie, I found. And guess who told me that? Nicole Reloaded. She said, Auntie, I seen you because I was telling her about my hours over there in the analytics. So she said, well, Auntie, I hear the silence. She said, I did a silent stream and I had over 1,000 people in my silent stream. And she said they took some hours from her and won't even pay her for the stream.
Oh no.
So she say, when you do that, Auntie, make sure you talk it back and forth to the people that come up in your stream.
Okay.
Yeah, she told me that, and I say, well, yeah, I do that anyway. I get up and I talk to them, or either, because I get tired of typing, child, and then I
Yes.
can't see. So, I get tired of trying to tell people to type it out. So I just get up and say, well, let me talk to them and tell them. But yeah, she told me
Yes.
that, Auntie, what, because she'd be watching my silent stream. She say, watch your silent stream. She say, because I found out that when you running them silent streams, they want to see if you interacting with the people that come up in your stream. She said, it's a lot of people just go to sleep and let the thing run. I say, yeah, I seen that long time ago. When I first started my channel, I seen that long time ago that people was actually sleeping. They turned the camera to them sleeping, child. I seen that. Yeah. You ain't never seen that, girl. I seen that long.
No.
When I first started my channel. When I first started, it was a lot of people doing sleeping stream. I say, what the mess is a sleeping stream? And they say, oh, they trying to get their watch hours. And they had the camera turned to them sleeping. Y'all ain't never seen that? The way I did, I seen it a whole bunch of times.
I've never seen it. But I ain't
Coco,
surprised.
baby. Yeah, I seen it a whole bunch of times. Yeah, child. So she told me, she said, Auntie, when you doing your silent stream, make sure that when people come up in your silent stream, make sure you interacting with them, because when they check your channel and look at them hours, they want to make sure you up and not talking. You interacting with the people that come up in your silent stream. So, I just found that out today.
Okay, so now I know.
Yeah.
Now I know.
When you set it up, just make sure when they come in, most of the time, most people that enter your stream, they gonna speak to you unless they knew. Like it was one that came into mind this morning and just start talking to everybody else, which is rude, and a lot of people don't know. A lot of these new YouTubers don't know the YouTube etiquette, and you have to, when you go into somebody else's channel, you have to speak to the host of the channel, and then everybody in the chat. You don't just go up in there and start grabbing people, connecting with people, and not acknowledge the host of the chat. That's rude, of the channel. That's kind of rude. So, you have people now that'll see that it's a stream, however you name it. I normally name mine the 4K watch hours. But when people see that, people come in there because they know that it's gonna be people in your stream, and you gotta think about the people that's over in another country where it's night over here, it's day over there for them. A lot of them come into your silent stream and they just start connecting, which I don't have no problem with. I don't, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But, some of them don't know the etiquette of a person chat, and you have to be respectful of that person chat, because I've been on YouTube and I've seen people put you out their chat, like block you from, if you ain't got the picture. When I first come up on here, if you ain't had no picture, they wouldn't even allow you in their chat. You hear me? Yep. And if you was in there and didn't do be respectful, they'll block you out of that chat. They'll just block you out. So a lot of people don't understand that. And I seen that happen. I seen people not want people in their screen if they ain't had no avatar.
Wow.
Yeah, that is
What?
true. If you ain't got
Yeah,
no
I
picture
believe it.
on your avatar, they wouldn't even allow you in they stream. They'll block you out of there. They'll tell you gotta go because you ain't got no picture. We can't tell what you is. You know, all that kind of
Oh,
stuff. I done seen people if you do the wrong thing or say the wrong thing in the chat, they block you out. They
oh,
block
I've
you out.
definitely seen that
Hey
before.
Snooty
Yes.
Cash, hey baby. That's my niece right there. Snooty Cash, grab Miss D Sensation. Miss D Sensation, you done missed the whole show, child. We finna end. That's my niece. That's really my niece, child, right there.
That's all right. Family. That's all
My
right.
niece,
Family
child.
support, and that's okay. That's right.
Yeah, that's really my niece, child. She all late coming up here putting up hearts. All late, child. We finna end this stream. We finna end this stream, child.
She come
Cash,
show
what's
you some
going on?
love.
Yeah, that is true. B&B reviews for real. They do that on here, honey. Child, I seen a lot of stuff going on YouTube, child. So you got to be mindful that. Hey, niece, what's going on, niece? Now that's really my niece. Just called me Snooty Cash. Now Snooty Cash have all eyelash lines. Oh, she do a lot of stuff, child. Skincare,
Okay. I'm
eyelash.
gonna check her out.
Eyelash. She ain't got. She's scary. She don't want to start YouTube. She told me say
Oh, she
it's
didn't
too
do
much.
nothing yet. Okay, maybe later.
Yeah,
Maybe later. She ain't ready yet.
she
Okay.
told me. She said, "No, I'm scared of YouTube. It's some crazy people on YouTube." I told her, I say, "Girl, you'll be just fine, girl. You'll be all right. There's nothing to
That's
get
right.
it." I told her, I said, "Child, you'll be all right. You gotta start your channel now, Auntie. I don't know. I don't know. It's some these people on here crazy. I don't know, Auntie. I can't. I don't know. These people have me in jail." I say, "Oh Lord,
Oh.
yeah."
Well, let she do her thing the way she want to do her thing. Then go ahead. She can do it.
She
Get it.
say the YouTube streets rough for a D. But she a whip. She can leave folks on here. She can.
Uh-huh.
Trust me, she can. She can
That's
hold
right.
on now.
I
She
believe it.
ain't no punk. That's for sure.
That's
but
right.
but she say, "Nah, these people too crazy." But I told her, I said, is who you is who subscribe to your channel. Like you gonna have some people that messy, and then you just go. The rest of them probably gonna be good because you got a good positive channel. You ain't on here fighting with nobody. You ain't on here being messy. You ain't doing none of that. Well, you gonna do real good because they love the messy channels. They love the fighting channels. They love all that. They love when they on here beefing with one another, cussing each other.
Yes.
Because y'all subscribe to me. Y'all know what sector y'all in. They call this sector that I'm in the beefing sector. They call
Oh
it
yeah.
Section 8 sector.
Uh,
Yeah, that's what they call this section. I'm in. They call this the
what?
beefing sector, the Section 8 sector. Yeah, because they don't do nothing but beef with one another. But see, I don't do that on my channel. So, I ain't got that problem. Auntie, I don't know what I'm talking about. Auntie, I don't know that's what they call the sector. We beefing sector and the Section 8 sector on YouTube. So whenever you hear people say, don't go over there to that beefing sector, they talking about this sector over here, the sector I belong to. The second meeting
Oh
Auntie
my
Donna
goodness.
belongs to.
Huh.
And they
What?
be over here beefing with one another too, talking about each other. Yeah, they be over here doing some crazy stuff, girl. But I don't get into it because that ain't none of my business, child. Because that
That's
ain't my
right.
child.
That's
That ain't
right.
what we doing over here. But yeah,
No.
yeah, that's what I told my niece. I say, you can do it. As long as you ain't on here beefing with one another back and forth, you good. As
Yeah, she
long as you
should be
stay
fine.
positive, don't really get into anything, you all right. That's just what I
Yep.
told her. I say, you'll be all right. You'll be all
She'll
right.
be fine.
I mean,
Yep.
You know, it's what it is. But yeah, she talking about now these people crazy, ain't I can't. I just can't do it. Say, oh God. But
All right.
I thank y'all so much. I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer because we've been on here 2 hours, and we finna end this section. I thank y'all all for coming. Uh, Miss Coco girl, I ain't forgot about you, girl. But yeah, they love it. They love drama on YouTube too. So if you put yourself in that environment, then you gonna get beat. Like you get to reporting on one next week. Child, these watchers and ball carriers, they don't do nothing but carry mess from one platform to the
Oh
next.
no.
One
Oh
platform
no.
to the next. So yeah, they love that on here. They do.
Uh,
They do. They just love it. I can't stand it because that gets on my nerves. It get on my nerves to hear it too much. If I hear
that's
it,
right.
oh no, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time. Let me go on over here and
That
do something else. Or either I go to
you
do
sure
something else.
enough.
I get tired of hearing it myself.
Yes.
Tomorrow you can make your stream yard private and email me. Oh, okay. Now, Auntie, you see what you see? I couldn't get that link in that chat. When you click on invite Auntie, the link pop up, right? You got to highlight the link, and once you highlight it, you gotta click on your keyboard, hold down Shift, Control, and Option, and then hit C or B, and it'll pop up. Put the cursor down there in the post the comment thing, and make the little thing pop up where you could paste it, and when they pop up, pushing Shift, Control, Command. When that pop up, you hit paste, and it'll paste in the thing.
Oh, okay.
But it'll paste in there. I got to show Auntie Donna that because she was up in here laughing because I had to call my son for him to paste it in the chat.
Hey, he sure enough hooked it up. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
He
he
hooked
did.
it up.
Because he come back and say, Mama, don't bother me no more about that. But then he come back and say, let me show you what I did. He
Okay.
come back and tell him,
Thank
see,
you.
you got to push this, push that, and do it that way. And then it'll just pop in. I say, oh, okay. Yeah, but yeah, that's how you got to do it. Yeah, boy. Okay, I will. Oh, okay. Be backstage already. Okay, gotcha. Now I did learn that up too. Yeah, I know where that chat is where you talking about. It's a private chat over here to the right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know where that is. I found that. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
seen
saw
that.
that too.
Yeah.
I
See,
saw that.
the private chat is when like your guest, like you on here, and I want to tell you
Yes.
something. I can click on that
Right.
and send it
That's
directly
right.
to you where
Yeah,
the
so
guest
everybody
won't
don't
see
have to
it.
see what
Mm-mm.
we talking about.
Mm,
That's right.
See, StreamYards have a lot of abilities that you can use for your channel. I like StreamYards, but I don't. Most of the time, I don't stream through StreamYard. I stream through my camera on my
Yeah.
on my laptop. I don't do
Yes.
silent stream. Oh, okay. That's for you. I'm talking about getting up there. Oh well, Auntie, I'm lost now. You mean not the private? You want the private chat? You talking about the private chat, Auntie? Now you know I'm slow, child. What you talking about? You gotta tell me what you're talking about. so I know what to do tomorrow. Oh, email both. So when I email y'all, how I email, you mean through my Google email, Auntie?
Oh, I wonder. She's saying you can email the link to her. Maybe that's what she's saying. I don't know.
Auntie, you. Oh, okay. You mean you want me to email the link to you? Child, I don't know what that thing and eyes mean. You talking about okay, but ain't that the private chat though? When you be backstage, ain't that the private? That's the private chat, Auntie. I think you talking about. That's the one where you be backstage. Like I could see you backstage.
Yeah, but that's what my phone said when I was coming, waiting, and then you
Waiting
click
for
on
me.
when you
Yeah,
ready for me.
yeah. I
Yeah,
think that's what Auntie trying to tell me. She's trying to tell me about the private chat. I don't know no finger in them eyes, child. What that mean? I don't know what that mean. I think you talking about the private chat. That's where I can email you. I could talk to you privately where you're not in the chat. That's the private chat. That's you backstage.
yeah.
That's the private chat, Auntie. See, because decent sensation sent me a private chat back there. She said
Yeah,
hi.
yeah.
I think that's what you're telling me. The private chat is when you backstage, when you're already back there in the back. Now I can see. No, I can't send you the link. I don't know. Can I send you the link before I start? No, I have to go into the
I
broadcast.
think you got to go in, or you got to go in
Yeah,
first,
yeah,
and
I
then
have
you
to
send.
go
Yeah,
into
you
the
can't send it
broadcast.
first. Yeah.
Before you start your video, can you email us the StreamYard link and we can oh no, that's two different things.
Uh-huh.
Before the video begins.
No, not if they want to. I don't think you can do that.
I don't know.
And
I don't
this is
know.
my first time using the stream yards.
That's I'm not talking about being on StreamYards, not the chat. Right. Before you start your video, you can email us StreamYard link. Oh, I can. Okay, well I'm gonna have to figure that out then. Oh, okay. You say before I start StreamYards. No, that's two different things. Okay. Which one? Two different things. No, that's two different things. You mean the Mac? You talking about being on StreamYards without being in the chat? Yeah, right. I think that ain't the private chat, Auntie. That's not the private chat you're talking about. Cause when you in the private chat, you're not on here like in this main chat right here. I can see you back there, but can't nobody else see you back there.
Right.
behind the stage on your StreamYards before the video begins. Yeah, baby, that's the private chat. That's the one that can't nobody see you back there but me. But me.
Yeah.
And then I could send you the link back there. Right? That's what you asked me, right, Auntie Donna? You'll be in the private chat. The private chat is backstage. That's where you are. You're not in the main chat. You behind the scenes. And I could click on the private chat and see you there, but can't nobody else see you there, nobody but me.
Yeah.
Like you won't be in the main chat. You
No.
be backstage, like they say.
What you send back there, nobody can see it but you.
Nobody can see it but me.
Yeah.
That's the private chat. Yeah, they be in the private chat. They be sitting back in the private chat. That's where you sit at, back there. Nobody, they don't see you in the live chat. I'm the only one that can see you back there in that private chat. That's what it's called, a private chat. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, baby, I'll do that. I send it to backstage instead of putting it in the chat for you. Okay.
Right. Okay.
And I gotta tell Nicole Reloaded that I'm gonna do the same thing for her. Put the link in the private chat.
Yeah, so she can have it for tomorrow night. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called a private chat. But like when I'm still lost. I still ain't got it. Okay, let me get it again. Us waiting behind stage to be on your video. And the private chat is two different things. No, it's not until the private chat is where you be backstage. Like I see you down here at the bottom. Like, okay, say for instance, drop the link. Yes, ma'am. Say for instance, okay, like when D came on, I just dropped the link in the chat, right? But I could have went to the private chat where D was at. D was back there in the private chat because she wrote me a message back there. But could nobody else see that message? Nobody but me. And can't nobody see you come on but me. You know, I could literally see you, but can't nobody else see you. So yeah, I could drop the link there in the private. It's called the private chat. They be all like D was already back there. Like when I dropped the link, she didn't even come in the chat. She just clicked on the link and was back behind stage. Behind the stage. She never did come in the chat. She just seen me drop the link and clicked on the link and it just popped up underneath my right underneath the screen. And it showed me that she was there. She was waiting backstage for me to click on her. So yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I dropped the link back there instead of dropping it in the chat. And I got to tell Nicole Reloaded that I'm gonna do that for her as well. That I drop it back there in the private chat. So you could just click on that link. Cause like I say, can't nobody else see who coming on until I click on you. Yeah. And when I click on you, then you'll pop up here on the screen. Other than that, nobody will be able to know that. Say for instance, when D clicked off, I was just the only one up here. And that's the same way back there. It's called a private. It's on there. It's called a private chat.
Yes.
Oh, it don't work like that. Oh, drop the link now. Okay. Where you want me to drop it at, Auntie? You want me to try to drop it back there in the chat? You want me to try to drop it back there in the private chat? Where you want me to drop the link at? Okay, let me drop the link. Let me drop the link for Auntie.
And she should be able to see it.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I gotta go back over here. Hold on a minute, Auntie. Here I come. There you go, baby.
Boom.
Yeah, I dropped the link for her. So, it's something she's trying to tell me that I ain't understanding. So she's gonna come on and explain it to me.
Okay. And once she click on that, she should be jumping right back to backstage.
Yeah, here she comes. She said, give me 1 second. She coming. Yeah, she know a lot now. I ain't gonna underestimate her child. She know a lot, child.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, teach me. Each one teach one. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, she know a lot. Child, she got little thing on her. Like if she don't want to show her face, she got a little cartoon that look just like her. It's a head, and it out.
Now
They
when I
have her
came on
voice
too,
and everything.
I had put my picture, but for some reason I don't know what I clicked and I made it go away and I messed it up because you had told me in the email to
Oh
go
yeah.
on there. They'll ask you how to put a picture up, and I did it. I
Mm-hmm.
did it. And then when I came on and I clicked again, I made the thing disappear and I couldn't get it back. I said, what did I do?
Yeah.
I couldn't get the thing back.
StreamYards have a lot of things you could use. You know, for for uh for for whenever you doing anything or collabing with anybody, you know, you could do a lot of stuff on here, but you got to pay for the other little extra stuff that they give you because you know they finna
Yeah, I
start
seen
charging.
it.
You know they gonna give you 23 hours per month free. Anything else over that, you got to pay for. You know, so
Oh.
say for instance, you going live every day. Like some people do a live every day. You know, and 23 hours ain't a lot if you stay on there 4 and 5 hours a day. You know, and you got
That's
some
right.
people that do lives that long. Like, I don't know how long B&B reviews them lives be, but they husband and wife, and you know they stay on there longer because it's two of them, like Auntie Maddie and her husband. It's two of them, so you know they feed off of one another, and they got the momentum to do it, to be on there longer
For
than
that
what
amount
I
of
can be
time.
on here.
Yeah.
You understand? Cause see, just sitting here in this one spot, I'm gonna be stiff as a board getting up from here. That's why I don't like being on live that long because my body don't allow me to be on live that long. You know,
That's right.
it get uncomfortable. You know, so um, you know, trying to sit here for 4 and 5 hours, girl, it's tiresome, child. I just can't
It's
do it. It
hard.
hurt me too bad to get up. And people don't realize
Yeah.
that we get still, you know, and it
Yeah.
hurt get, getting these getting these bones to get up and try to get them to move and stuff, child.
That's
That's
right.
pain, child.
Once they moving is good, but once you sit still and then
Still,
try to go back and do it, that's when the trouble hits right there.
right, right. You get stiff, stiff, stiff.
Yep.
So, you know, I'm waiting on Auntie because something she trying to tell me about stream yards that I don't know nothing about, child. But a lot of this stuff I found on my own just missed. I used to hear people say, "Oh no, they backstage." Who backstage? Backstage? Where's backstage? Where's backstage?
That's when I saw it. I
Backstage?
said,
Who
where is backstage?
backstage?
What is that?
And then next thing you know, the person pop in, you know, and I'm like, where's? And then they was talking about the private chat. I say private chat. Where the private chat is? Oh, scream, yo. God. And let me see. When they was talking about it, I think I went live. Okay, all right, Auntie. I think I went live and just so happened up in here messing around and found the private chat. I said, oh, that's what they talking about? Okay, well, what they talking about? Who'll be backstage? Who is backstage? It's yeah.
And this thing, yeah.
Yeah, I said, what they talking about backstage? What they talking about panel?
I'm learning. I'm learning. I just learned about the StreamYard thing from you. So I'm learning.
Oh, she say, oh, I'm coming and take me a minute to get up there. That's what I was trying to tell you. Okay. All right. Auntie, well, you gotta explain things to you, girl. 'Cause you girl don't get over here and comprehend them too well.
She'll
Like
get
I
it.
say, she know a little bit more than what I know, child. Cause child, I don't be everywhere. It's only certain people that I watch. Jay Wilson, I watch him, and it depends on what Jay Wilson talking about. What make me go and watch him. But Jay Wilson do the gentleman's panel, and that's what she's talking about. That they already
Oh.
be somehow they already all be up there. When the show
Uh-huh.
start. I think that's what Auntie Donna is trying to tell me. But I don't know how to do that, so she gonna have to come on here and tell me. 'Cause I sure don't know how to do
Sure. Yeah.
it. I sure don't know how to do it, girl. Do you got any children? You got a daughter or
Yeah.
something? Don't you?
Oh yeah, I have three. Three children,
Oh,
two,
okay.
two girls and one boy.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay. Are they grown?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they grown.
So who at home with you? Anybody?
Yeah, my kids. They home. They ain't that grown. They all in their 20s, young 20 and 21 and 23. And my
Oh,
husband.
okay. Yeah. Okay. She said give her a minute because she said it take her a while to get there. Oh, but I think she want me to send her the link. Well, I have to send her the link so she can come already be on, you know, back where she back where she, but she finna come on here and tell me so I know y'all because I'm just as lost. But like I say, I don't always use StreamYard. And this is the first time I ever did a panel. But I think
Yeah,
Auntie done been on a couple of times.
I didn't know how to do it neither. I'm
Yeah,
learning. I was telling I
yeah.
I had told yeah, I told my husband to come on here. I said, come on here and support me. Come on and talk and ask some questions.
Yeah. He want to come on, child.
No.
Child, my husband was living, child. He'd be right up here being nosy. Because he was nosy. Nosy, child. He'll been up here talking, talking to everybody. Who is that? What is that? Oh no. Yeah, girl. He from Memphis, Tennessee, child.
Right.
That's what Miss Tasty Mafia that was in here earlier, who I asked, girl, where you been? Where you been? Cause I ain't seen you. She used to do lives early in the morning. She would be live. And I asked, I said, girl, where you been? Where you been? Cause when she started her channel, she was live. She do mukbanging. She be live taking her children to school and different things like that. And she from Memphis.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to her channel.
Oh,
yep,
you will?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause it make you rejoin reattach your the link to your page, Auntie Donna. Somehow you got, I think you got to put that extension on there, baby. I think, because I think that's what I did, Auntie. When you get to the end, and for that duck head to stay up there, you gotta put an extension on there. Click, make that drop bar come, and put that extension on there for that duck head to stay up there. Because I just click on that duck head. Oh, it's making you to set it up all over again.
See, I did mine on the phone, so
yeah, I found out a couple of weeks ago that you can use StreamYards on your phone, but it has to be an Android. If it's an Android, you can use StreamYards.
No, I got an iPhone.
Oh, it let you do it with the iPhone? Now, see, that's
I got an iPhone.
That's something totally new. Cause see, they told me an Android.
Yeah, I got an iPhone, and they work now. When you going on the link to go up, it does say Android. So I didn't think it was gonna work, but when I clicked it on, it worked. Yeah, I got an iPhone.
Oh, yeah, because iPhones are compatible to YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what made my son give me this computer, because I had a clone. And I'm supposed to be sending it to that girl. I done forgot all about that child. I'm up in here doing Coco. I was supposed to be sending it to her, but I told her, child, I'm gonna have to meet you. Cause you right here in the city, child. I'll meet you up and you get it. That's what I thought. I think I could have sending it in the mail. Sending it in the mail. Chrome. Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta did you download the Chrome, Auntie? Yeah. Oh. Well, you know what? Mine was Chrome. And I had to go back and download the Chrome to this computer right here. And
yes, that's what she gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta download that Chrome search bar to your search engine. That's what I did. Remember, I told you when I first got the computer and I went live, and I told you I couldn't go live because They say Chrome, and I had to sit up here and download Chrome to this computer, and then I had to go back and set up StreamYard. When I went back and set up StreamYard, then I was able to go live. Yeah, that was one day right after I had got my computer. And I just thought I could just get on there and go live. Child, that thing said, because StreamYards was hooked to my Chrome computer. That's what I started out
Mm-hmm.
with.
Oh, so you
So it
had to
told me,
download it.
yeah, I had to download the Chrome search engine. And then I went live. Yeah, child, I said, Lord have mercy. Yeah, no, I've been sitting up here a whole hour trying to go live. To go live. Yeah, so I told Auntie that. I said, child, I had to download Chrome to this computer for me to go live because it was hooked to my Chrome um, computer. So she trying to tell me what it is. But once I downloaded and put it up there, it ain't with nowhere. It's still there.
Yeah, and then every time you open it, it should come up.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
should come up easy.
Somehow it's not staying on her laptop laptop. But yeah, child, I sat up here and I had to do all that before I could go live. I said, Lord have mercy. When I did go live, I said, yeah, y'all ain't gonna believe it. I've been sitting up here a whole hour trying to go live, and I had to download this, download that. I said, wow. Before I could even go live, because I had got a new laptop. So I say, Lord have mercy. Hey, Dante Sports, Talk live stream. Hey, baby, how you doing? You doing all right? Glad you came to my live stream.
That's
You
right.
can connect to anybody that you do not have, Dante. Me and you can't be family. Because this is the first time I ever seen you in my live stream. This is the first time you ever been to my live stream, Dante Sports?
Well, he don't know what he missed.
Yeah, he
He
done
missed
missed
the
the
good
whole
stuff.
show, child.
Come back
Hmm.
tomorrow night.
Yep.
Come back tomorrow night.
And he ain't saying nothing. I'm study talking to him. Ain't said nothing. He ain't open his mouth.
Well, Miss Rochelle, I'm gonna call it a night.
Okay, baby. I'm gonna wait on Auntie Donna. Auntie Donna gonna be up here with me in a few minutes, so I'm gonna sit here and wait for it. Thank you so much, B. I
I'm gonna
appreciate
check
it so
back in,
much.
make sure y'all got this thing going on.
Yeah, yeah. Come back, child. Auntie
All
will be up
right.
here with me in a few minutes. In a few
All right.
minutes. All right,
Thank you
baby.
so
Love
much
you.
for
Thank you
having
so
me.
much. I
Love you too.
appreciate you.
All right.
All right,
All right.
baby.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Oh, that's good, baby. I see me and you are not connected. I will join you as soon as my live stream ends. I'm glad you came back and spoke. I got you up pulled up on my phone, so um, right here I got you pulled up on my phone. So um, I'll connect with you as soon as I end, babe. Glad you came to my live stream. I'm waiting on my auntie Donna to come into my stream. So y'all give me a minute. I got another person coming up on my stream. Dante Sports, I see you a gamer. Oh, you got a headache? Like, it didn't work your nerves, huh, auntie? Yeah, I heard somebody say that today. I can't remember who I was talking to when that they had because they got them a new computer because some went on with a other computer and they were trying to use StreamYards as well, and they had set it up on their old computer but not on the new one, and it kept telling me that kept telling them something about their email, but eventually they got it to work, and yeah, auntie, I told you that's what happened to me. When I got this new laptop, I had to download Chrome to it because I don't know if it was because that other laptop that I started going live on was a Chrome, and I don't know, but I knew when I got this one I couldn't go live. I just couldn't. I had to download the Chrome to the computer in order for me to go live. To go live off of StreamYard. StreamYard must use Chrome. It must use a Chrome. Because I decided I had to use Chrome because Chrome, I was started out using Chrome. So I just thought that that's why I had to use Chrome. But since you done told me that, I guess you don't. I guess that's a StreamYard thing that you got to have Chrome. Because I was like you, I had to download it. But once I downloaded it, stayed up there. I wonder why yours keep leaving. Why keep just where you have to go back and keep adding it. Oh, now I understand what you was trying to tell me. That you gotta it take you a minute to get there because the Chrome keep erasing from your laptop. You gotta download Chrome and reset it and all that. I got it now, child. I understand now. So is it downloading, Auntie? Are you still trying to get it to download? I understand now. You want me to email you the link for tomorrow? I'll figure out how to do it. I get oh shit. I was gonna say I get Carrie. Carrie to do it, but that's okay. What I'm gonna do, Auntie, is I'm gonna get the link. I'm gonna copy and paste. I'm gonna copy it, and then I'm gonna go to my Gmail and I'm gonna drop the link in there. Then I'm gonna come back. Auntie, give me give me your can you give me your Gmail address? Or you want to email me? Just email me, Auntie. Since you already you still got my you still got my email address. You said, I, Miss Donna, I ain't think you was still here, child. I had just said, I say, I don't know what Donna just being real at. Oh, excuse me, just being real at. Oh, you was cleaning up and yeah, the young lady just left. I hope you heard her how she was diagnosed with lupus. Um, heard her story, Miss Donna, cause I know you was interested in hearing about it and knowing about it from the last live we did. I did and talked about it and hearing her story. I hope you got an opportunity to hear it. Yeah, I was just talking about you, child. I was just talking about you. I say, I wonder where Donna been real. She must have been left out of here. I say, but she got a nice channel too. You know, I'm always talking about y'all. Y'all know I'm always talking about you. Between you and because I kept saying it's two Donnas in his Auntie Donna and Donna just being real. Just being real. But child, I thought you had been left with child. Tomorrow, Donna, we're gonna have Auntie Donna is gonna be part of the panel. Nicole Reloaded is gonna be part of the panel. And it's gonna start at 5:30. We're gonna talk about the grieving process. That's gonna be a good panel because and if you think you want to be a part of the panel, if you do, let me know. And we'll drop the link where it's that you could come in and say, you know, I mean, it's what it is. I love for other people to hear not just my story, but hear other people's stories. So, I mean, it's a way to educate people. Oh, yeah, you gotta hear how she was diagnosed. It's gonna trip you out. Cause, like I told y'all, I had all the signs. So, for me, it wasn't hard for me to be diagnosed because I had the visual signs. Unlike her, she didn't have those signs, and um, she was diagnosed with endo. Uh, child, I can't use endometriosis, and she have scardosis. She do, and that's lupus. That's part of lupus. So that I really wanted people to hear her side and how she was diagnosed with lupus because she didn't have a butterfly rash like I did. So um, they diagnosed her, I think, with endometriosis first, I think, and then the rest of it came last. So, hey, number one proud grandma, hey baby, how you doing, love? And thank you for coming to my live stream. And yeah, you got to go back and watch the replay and see and hear her story about how she was diagnosed with lupus. Unlike me, and people don't understand that this disease it come in so many ways that it'll 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 bother your mind. If it bothers the doctor's mind, just imagine what it do to you being diagnosed with it, especially if they diagnose you with something else other than lupus, and then later on tell you, we believe you have lupus. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I think a lot of people have died because they were misdiagnosed. I I know it. Um, and to hear her, I met her just right when she had a hysterectomy. I had a hysterectomy. It take all that from you. It does. And um, that's when I ran across her page. And that's just been a couple of months ago. And she was talking about her hysterectomy. And then I listened to her story. Oh my God. She got lupus? You know, but she didn't have that on her page, you know. Um, and then we connected, you know, that way, listening to her tell about her hysterectomy. And I said, God, well, she got endometriosis. I say, oh God. Okay. In my mind, I say, oh, I want her to come on my panel, on my channel, and talk about this because I had just did my panel telling y'all about how I was diagnosed with lupus. And then what came after I was diagnosed. And then to hear her, y'all, that's that little dog of mine. Um, to hear her story, it made me think about me and everything I had went through, you know. And I say, oh God, this girl here, she got lupus. She didn't have lupus on her page. She just had oh Lord, I can't say that word. Endometriosis. She had that and scardosis on her page. And I said, well, I knew scardosis was part of the disease. I knew that. And then when I heard her tell her story about endometriosis, I said, oh, whoa, child. I said, I need her to come tell people so people can hear her story. You know, I said, I want people to hear this because people not going to believe this if I just sit up here and tell it. People just not going to believe that how lupus form bring on other ailments. You just don't know what this disease does. Y'all, it's a. I know that I know I probably just scare y'all because you know I always hear you don't look sick, you don't look this way. I'm not supposed to look like I'm dying, but I've learned to not let this disease just take over my life. It has tried, but I refuse to allow it to hinder me. I refuse to sit back and just waste away. I can't because I don't have no grandchildren. You understand? And my great nieces are teenagers. You know, my youngest, who's 28, is not married. I want to be here for his wedding, for his engagement. I want to see my grandchildren. I have lost so many people in my life. Y'all heard me tell my story of, of losing my husband, 28 years of marriage when he passed away, and how it almost took me clean out of here after everybody I had buried before him. And so, you know, I just refuse to let this disease just eat away at me. So I get up and I do things to keep my mind regulated, to keep from being homebound, to keep from letting this disease just eat away at me. And when I was diagnosed way back in the 90s, then I made up in my mind that, I'm going to let this disease beat me. I just wasn't going to let it do me like that. And when you have a sickness that's debilitating, it alters your mood, it alters your movement, how certain things you cannot do. You don't have the energy. You all heard me talk about that I be fatigued a whole lot, just tired, just tired. Like I've been running a race and I haven't ran anywhere, but that's the disease itself. And so to hear this young lady talk about, she had just had her hysterectomy. Well, I had mine. I'm 54. I had mine at 44. Yeah, I had a total hysterectomy at 44 because the disease was causing me to be anemic. And my blood count was just extremely low. And I was getting blood transfusions all the time. Every month I was going in to get a blood transfusion. So my rheumatologist finally decided to send me to an OBGYN. And he said, "You're losing blood at a rapid rate. You got to go in and get this checked." Went in, had it checked. Come back, they told me I had fibroids. Bunch of them. Had to go in, had that done. She said, "You might as well have a total hysterectomy because you got one. They just all over your female organs. There's no way that we could just go in there and remove them and you not. I'm behind. You behind stage? Okay, let me see, Auntie. Oh, here you are over here, child. And when I was diagnosed way back in the 90s, then
Hello?
hey, Auntie, mind that I'm gonna let this disease be. You don't gonna let it do like that. And hello, Auntie, mind that. Hey, baby.
Oh my God. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You see how long it took me to get up here?
Yeah.
Oh
my God, can you hear me? Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. I have an echo.
You might have to go back out and come back in.
I cannot do that. Did you see how long it took me to get up here? Just deal with the echo. What I'm trying to tell you is,
okay, it's gone now.
1 minute.
Every month I was going in to get a blood test. So
Give me 1 minute.
my rheumatologist was going in to get a blood test.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 minute. My rheumatologist was going in to get a blood test. Can you hear me now? Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know how this working, but I'm doing it from my phone and my computer.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know how this working, but I'm doing it from my phone and my computer. I'm not as good at this as you think I am. I take shortcuts. I'm not as good at this as you think I am. I take shortcuts. Let me see something.
You good now, Auntie?
What I'm trying to tell you is, it takes me a long time to get up here because I don't know what with my setup I have.
Oh, okay.
It keep making me download Chrome every time I hit the link that someone puts in the chat.
Oh,
I
okay.
have to literally key it in, and I forgot that I have to key it in. That's what kept taking me so long to do it over and over again. That's why I was suggesting to you to email us the link to the StreamYard video before you come on to give me a chance to get up there. I will be behind stage, like how you see me down here to your left at the bottom. That's different from the private chat over here to the top right. That's what I was trying to explain to you. Those
Oh,
are two
okay.
different things.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
I can't hear you.
Girl, you know I ain't get that by you just sitting up there telling me that. Girl, you know sometimes I gotta learn by show. Yeah, you know. But I got it now.
I kept writing it. I kept writing it over and over again.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Auntie. Yeah, you know me, child. You know, if
And see you like for example, when Jay Wilson when Jay Wilson and them do the gentlemen's panel, they already be up there before it begins.
Okay. Okay. I got you. That's what I was saying, but you had already.
To do sound checks.
Oh, okay.
You make it private. Okay, you program it to be coming on at a certain time.
Okay.
But you make it private so your guests can get up there and do because we'll have to fix this with me with the echo.
Okay, I understand. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you. I got it. Yeah.
So you can check your email. I just emailed you today, so check your email. I don't give my email out like that because I don't.
Okay, baby. Let me see. Let me check it real quick, Auntie, while you're on the phone. Let me check it real quick, Auntie, while you're on the phone. Okay, let me see. You send it directly to my email? Let me see. You send it directly to my email?
Your Gmail.
Yeah, I'm looking at my Gmail. Yeah, I'm looking at my Gmail. Oh, I don't see you, Auntie. Oh, I don't see you, Auntie.
It don't. My Gmail don't say Auntie. Look for somebody with Donna in the name.
Yeah, I'm looking for Donna. Yeah, yeah, I'm looking for Donna. But no, it's not that, boo.
Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that!
Okay,
Don't do that!
try it again, Auntie. 'Cause I don't see you. Try it again, Auntie. 'Cause I don't see you.
I'm gonna put my. I'm gonna put mine in the private chat so you can email me. Okay?
Okay, baby.
I'm gonna put mine in the private chat so you can email me. Okay?
Okay, baby.
got so many of them. I got to figure out which one to use.
Oh Lord. Wait a minute, Auntie Donna. Wait. Oh, now that's the comment I left. Never mind. Go ahead. Let me look in my spam folder because it should have just came right on. It should have gave me a notification. It should have came through my email, but I don't even see it. You got it?
I put two of them in there, but try the first one because it's hard for me. I want to make sure I can get if I got my Gmail and my Yahoo. So email me or from either one of them.
Okay, baby. Let me copy it right now.
I don't give it out to everybody because I really don't check them. I'm only gonna check because you about to send me something. You check the private chat and you can
Yeah,
copy it right down.
I see it right there. I'm trying to see you to do the thing, you know. Okay, now Auntie,
What is that?
I sent you the
What
link.
is what you put in the chat?
The link.
The link to what?
To stream yours for you to join tomorrow.
So you already programmed the video?
Yeah, I think the link don't change. It stay the same, don't it? It don't change for every
I
broadcast.
don't know. I would think that would be the link for this video you on right now.
Okay, well, I
don't know. We'll check tomorrow and see.
okay, baby. Yeah, well,
And I'm gonna screenshot this link.
okay, so you saying before?
Let me screenshot this link.
Okay.
Cause each video have different
They have do they
I
have
don't know. Don't call me on it.
well, I ain't never did no panel before. This is the first time
I don't know.
I did a panel.
Oh god. I don't know why I have an echo.
I had one earlier when I came on, and then I couldn't make it stop echoing
I'm
because
scared to exit out of StreamYard.
see if you would have sent me the email, it would have.
I never ended the tab from YouTube, but I don't see it up here to the top. You know how different things you have open be to the top of your computer?
Yeah,
StreamYard is up there.
the tab. You talking about the tab, right? You talking about the tabs that's up at the very top
Yeah,
of the, yeah. You don't have that.
yeah.
You don't
I
see
can't
it.
even close the YouTube. That's why I think it's echoing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how come you gotta download your how come you gotta download Chrome each time? Why it won't stay up there in your search engine?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to tell you. I,
Oh, see, you remember when I first got this computer and I was trying to go live? You remember that? And I came on and I said, y'all ain't gonna believe this. I've been sitting up here trying to go live.
yes, yes.
And it made me download the Chrome to this computer. And I thought it was because I used the laptop I had was Chrome. And that's why I couldn't go live from this computer. But it told me I needed to download Chrome. And I had to download Chrome. The Chrome it is the StreamYards must use Chrome. It must do because I can't figure out why I had to download.
No, it recommends it. When it
Oh,
recommends it.
oh, okay. Yeah, it have to because why would it act? I thought it said it
Because when
because
I tried to program this,
mm-hmm.
uh, it's the first one it recommends.
Oh, okay. Okay. Auntie, I probably could get, I'm checking it on my phone. Now, if you send me the email, I'll probably be able to check it more better.
Did you send me an email?
No, I ain't seen you no email, but I got your email address. I got your email address.
Both of them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me make sure I
So
got
I'm
it.
asking you to
Let
try to
me,
send it to that
let me,
first one, the
let me
Gmail
do it
one, so I
like
can see if it works.
let me do it like you did. Okay, you said go to the first. I can't. Oh, I can't click on it in here. It won't let me click on it. It won't me. It won't let me click. Although you got it in here.
No, I'm talking about after you in this live. Make
Oh,
sure
okay.
you
Mhm. Okay, baby. I got you. I got
send
you.
me something in one of those
Yeah,
because I don't want to be 2 hours trying to get up.
trying to get on StreamYard side. Yeah, I
I'm
snapped
on
that.
there with you tomorrow.
Girl, you seen how the way I was up in here fiddling around. I didn't think it was gonna be that complicated to copy the link, And so I
I
had,
saw your son, girl.
yeah, I had to, hey, come over here and help me do this, child, because I can't, I can't do that. I kept click. When you do the guess at the bottom, like when you click on the guest thing, it pops up, right? And then the link is in there. So you hit the blue button to copy it. And I kept clicking on the blue button and I couldn't figure out how to make it paste down here in the comment section. That's what I was having trouble with. And he came back, he said, let me show you what I did because you're not going to remember. So he told me to hold shift, command, option, and then hit either C or V. And it'll pop up, but you got to have your cursor where you want the link to pop up at. And he said, just hit that and it'll pop up. And that's what I learned when he showed me, I learned how to do it. But you got to push shift, option, control, and then V.
Okay.
But you put your cursor where you want it to copy it in the comment section. Make sure your cursor is there before you. And then when you click on that, the little drop box gonna drop down, and you're gonna see paste. And then just hit paste, and then it paste the link in the comment box. That same thing I did backstage because I could see you. I see you down here at the bottom.
Yeah, I got to learn how to do all that.
Yeah, and then when you went in there and left a message in a private chat, it said it said you got a message, one message back there. It showed me, and that's how I clicked on it. And when I clicked,
one up there, yeah.
I seen your email, but
that's what I was trying to explain to you, that it was two different things, but you.
Yeah, you know, that quick on these computer chat.
You kept reading the first sentence of what I write and never would read the whole thing.
Auntie, child, you gotta excuse me, because I seen you had the finger pointing up. I said, well, let me go up and see what she said. I seen you had the finger. I said, girl, what that finger mean? But then finally I realized, oh, she mean it go up and read what I put up there. So I went back up there and I read it, but I still didn't understand it, child. I still wasn't trying to, I still couldn't figure out what you was trying to tell me. But I still couldn't, I say, what you mean, the private chat back here? Because, you know, I figured that out.
That's why I said, drop the link.
I say, well, Auntie gonna be up here to tell me, child, because she know the child.
I can show you just how long it take me to get up here.
God, I didn't know that it, you know, it was doing you like that. I know it did me like that when I got up here, but child, I didn't know you had to go and download Chrome all the time to you. That's crazy. Said, Auntie. Oh, there she go. Auntie, how you got the little bunny on top of your head, girl?
Hello?
How you got the little bunny on top of your head, girl? Auntie, how you got the little bunny on top of your head, girl?
I have.
You know, that's what I was sitting up here telling. I say people don't know that Auntie really surpassed me, child. Because Auntie
I have.
You know, that's what I was sitting up here telling.
I'm sorry. I don't know why it's doing that, but I have an iPhone Max.
Oh. Yeah, because when she told me she used her iPhone instead of the Android, I said, well, decent station. She said she used her iPhone. Android. I said, decent station. She said she used her iPhone.
Now I'm telling you about the emoji you asking about.
Oh, okay. Oh, it comes with your iPhone. Oh, okay.
If you have anything, oh God, if you have anything of an iPhone 10 and up, you can personalize an emoji down in your text messages.
Oh. Well, I don't have no iPhone. Oh. Well, I don't have an iPhone. But I see where you're telling me now.
But you do have an iPad, right?
Yeah, I got my iPad. Yeah, I got my iPad. It's back there in my room. But you know, I can't go.
The iPad has some of the features.
Oh, okay. You know, I can't go live from my iPad. I gotta update the YouTube. I can't go live from my phone either.
You don't have to go live.
Oh, okay. But it has that emoji. It has that on my iPad. Okay. But it has that emoji. It has that on my iPad.
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I look what it's called, Auntie. Emojis. Oh, okay. Yeah, I look what it's called, Auntie. Emojis. Oh, okay.
Look, try to text somebody. I would have to show it to you.
Oh, okay.
You can also look it up on YouTube. It'll show you iPhone emojis.
Oh, okay.
Up on YouTube, it'll show you iPhone emojis.
Oh, okay. Boy, it's really repeat. He just repeat back in the background. Okay, Auntie. Well, I'm gonna try to when I end this stream, I'm gonna, I'm gonna email you. When I end this stream, I'm gonna email you the link that I copied. Hopefully, it's the same. It's the same link. If not, we'll find out tomorrow. I'm gonna have to try to get on here and go get the link before
If not, that's what I mean. Tomorrow, when you start your live stream, you can send me the link early.
early. Yeah. So I won't click into the broadcast. You know how I tell you if you want to go live, but the whole screen to come up to where we are now.
Right.
So I won't click into the broadcast. I'll go down to where it says invite the guest, and then go to your email and email you the link. That's the way I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm not gonna enter the broadcast because once you set up your broadcast, you have to click enter. Once you get to this page, you have to go up there and say go live or enter broadcast. So I'm not gonna enter the broadcast. I'm gonna just go down here where it says invite and get the link.
I'm also going to show you how to use more than one device so you can do a lot of things.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, that'll be good because, child, I'll be over here lost. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. And I ain't gonna act like I don't because I don't. I don't. But I understand what you're saying now about the link and how they already
I'm learning too.
how they already be set up when you enter when you click live up here in this corner. You know how you click the red thing to make it go live, and then you click on it to end your broadcast. That I don't have to click on that. I could come straight in here to the full page and get the invite and email you the link. But I'm gonna try it when I end the live because I got it down. I got it down and email you the
And
link.
if it don't work that way, email me that link straight from your email.
Okay, from my email. Okay, yeah, because I think I could go to my email because my emoji is still up there of my face, and I think I could go to my. I think I know how to do that. Open another page and go directly into my email. That's why I say I'm gonna check my email once again.
But if not, that's what I mean about using more than one device.
Right. Yeah, because see, when you use your phone, it don't pull up, the whole email thing. I believe your email is there. I can't look at it, the full box, it just show you so much on your phone. So when I end, I'm gonna do just like you told me. Go to your email address and see if I can drop that link and see if it'll come to you. And then that way tomorrow, when I get ready to set up, I won't start the broadcast. I just do the invite and then just send you the link. But okay, well, thank y'all for coming. I had a marvelous time. Thank you, Auntie Donna, for helping me so much. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much for helping me with that. I thank all of you for coming out and sitting and listening to me. Lord, I've been on here almost 4 hours. Child, I'm going to be stiff as a boy getting up from here. But I thank all of you. Auntie, I thank you so much. Thank you, One Proud Grandma, coming into my live stream. I appreciate you. Thank you, Donna, just being real. I love you, girl. Thank you, Auntie Donna. Who else is in here with me? B&B Reviews, if you still here, thank you, love. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, I missed somebody. Golden Heart. Oh, I didn't even see them come up in here. Lord Jesus. I got a new comment. They say no comment. Let me see what the new comment. Good night, babies. Thank you, Auntie Donna, so much. And I'm gonna email you as soon as I get up from out here. But thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much coming and listening and hearing that young lady's story. I appreciate y'all so much for hanging in here with me. Thank you, all you newcomers that just came into my live stream. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you all again. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. I love you with the love of God, and I want everyone to be blessed and not stressed. And you know, I'm always sending you my love. Yeah, I am. All the way from Houston, Texas. Y'all be blessed. Good night.